We back. I'm not about to lose. About to get my stuff together. Get my stuff together. Get my boxes back. Let me get my boxes back. I messed up. Great. Good morning, blessed. What's up? What's up? What's up? I'll wait till my peoples come back, man. I have to reset my live.
Good morning.
What's up? How you feeling, blessed?
Great. I definitely have answers to those questions.
Oh, we'll see what you talking about. Lee.
Wait
Welcome
a
to the
minute.
live. I ain't never seen Lee before.
Good
Welcome to the
morning,
live.
Lee. Wait. Can you read the first one? I can't see. I just woke up and those.
I know it's all tiny. What is something you would not compromise for others?
Um. Well, my son's father asked me to marry him, but it was because I was pregnant. It wasn't because, love. So I've not compromised with men that way or
Mm-hmm.
him that way. So that's the answer to that one.
Mm-hmm.
So I've never settled. So yeah. The second one, what is that one again?
Uh, so second one is, what is the biggest sacrifice you made in your life, if you did, and why?
Staying here with my parents after I came home from college early, meaning I did not graduate, and staying because I live in South Jersey in a really good town, I mean, for education purposes,
Mm-hmm.
and raised my son here for the last 17 years, soon to be 18. And yeah, and some of it was because of my financial situation, but after my father died after my son was 3, it
Mm-hmm.
was because of staying with mom and whatever, and also so I would not, as a single mom on disability, have to go to the inner city and other places to live and to raise my son in a place definitely uncomfortable and a place I've never been, all just for what the world says is independence versus me being on disability and the financial lack what comes with that and staying
Mm-hmm.
here. So I didn't even get to the other one. I mean, my thoughts saw those two and that was that.
Okay.
That was a lot, sorry.
Do you have to
Oh,
restart your live? I apologize for interrupting y'all.
say it again, Moni. I
Did you
noticed
have
you had to
to? Sorry,
say it
did
again.
you have to restart?
Yeah, I reset it because I didn't make sure because they was in there chirping, so I just reset it just so I could save my first part because I'm like, that's a good live. I'm not about to lose it.
Gotcha. Okay, okay,
I didn't
okay.
even warn them. I just started over.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell happened? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I was like, man, they wasn't talking about nothing anyway, so let me reset my live real quick.
Hello, everyone. Nice to meet
Get the new group in here. But okay, the third one. What today would you sacrifice for a better life? What would you sacrifice for a good friend? And what would you sacrifice for a good relationship? 60, what's the deal? I see you up there.
What's up, baby boy? Hello, panel.
Yeah. Oh, matter of fact, I'm gonna spread it out because I guess I got people all on this thing, so I'm gonna spread it out and let you breathe for a little bit on it. So you did the first two already. Lee, what's up? Welcome to the live. See your face. I see you. Uh, what is something you would not compromise for others?
Definitely putting aside what is best for me just to please other people.
Mm,
So that is definitely one of my top like pet peeves, especially just creating self-hatred that shouldn't be a thing just to make other people not feel so crappy. So,
mm,
yeah, definitely a problem that I've dealt with for a long time.
okay.
I got one answer for all these questions.
What's that?
Absolutely nothing.
Mm, nothing. Nice.
Nothing.
And
Not
she ended
zilch.
it off.
Zero. I ain't compromising shit for nobody.
Mm, interesting. You said not even a man of your dream, huh?
I won't have to compromise with him because we're gonna be on the same frequency.
What? That's unhumanly like possible. Possible.
Oh no, it ain't.
I mean, you could be on the same frequency, but y'all gonna think different.
Is because I need to know.
Unless you find a man that's gonna bend to your every will, that's unthing.
It ain't
But
about
otherwise,
them bending to my every will. See, that's where you got this twisted. It's a matter of I took the time to get to know him and he took the time to get to know me. And we are so damn close in our ideology, you know, that it ain't about compromise. It's about working together. I don't have to give up nothing for him. He don't have to give up nothing for me. We on that equal footing. So there ain't nobody on this God's earth I'm compromising shit for nothing. It's about my well-being. Period.
okay.
Oh man. That is definitely good to hear because I definitely just like got out of a 3-year relationship like 2 days ago. He dumped me and I'm still trying to cope with it.
Mm. What you got, Tiz?
You know, I've been going through some,
Good
I
night,
don't know
Kevin.
if
Going to
it's a
bed.
hormone thing or if it's, what's going on in the air thing, but I really trying to work hard and stay balanced within. And one thing that I make sure it's to hit their prayer and meditation even harder to remind myself that even with this bodysuit and whatever is projected to me in society, it's just reflection of who I am within, right? So the part that really hurt me the most when I see on the outside, and I remove myself, is to see sisters going at each other's throats, and the point is this: it hurts because we're supposed to be ally, and I go back to how I was raised. I never thought a sister, like even my mom, to argue with another woman because um she was trying to find the bond. Life itself, it's already hard with what society projects us, right? It's like they want to make us believe that it is about the status quo, that it is about how much money you have in the bank, that it is about how much material you have. But truth be told, in my humble opinion, is all about the human experience. Uh, to me, true wealth is the time. Time is kicking, and either we'll be wise with our wealth or it's gonna go in a second, and to have the more authentic, the more passionate experience, and to learn from it,
and evolve from it. And what doesn't take you will make you stronger. That's to me what it's all about. So, with that said, I hope that we all become aware of that, and we can find our best self within, and then project that to each other and make each other, you know, beautifully aware of that, and therefore creating a society that is accepting and tolerable and beautiful for all. And that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Preach.
Nice.
Hey, yo, Kev, am I
Mm.
tripping or is that a whole new background?
No, same one. Same old.
Should look different.
What is it? A line it up or something? It is. Well, I told you
Yeah,
TikTok be tripping. It's the
it looked
same
different,
exact one.
bro.
That's the funny part.
Yeah, it looked different.
Uh, um. Oh, rage. There you go. I don't think you hit it up yet. Um. What's something you will not compromise for others? If you're there, rage.
No, just here for modding.
Okay, I got you. I got you. I got
Yeah, I'm just here for modding too, Kev, so make me a mod, please. Thank you.
you. Boy, you just that be scariest for me.
What?
But I guess it's back to you, Bless. Number you on three. You on three. Uh, what today would you sacrifice for a better life? What would you sacrifice for a good friend? And what would you sacrifice for a good relationship? You muted too.
You're muted.
That's hard because I don't want to sacrifice anything. At the same time, I feel like I'm in the crossroads of trying to figure that out right now
Mm.
because it's either stay here or try to find other housing because my 58-year-old veteran brother, ex addiction person, like person that struggled with that, was allowed to move in. And my whole world has shifted since he's moved in. And my mom, who's 80, 86, doesn't understand that. We are oil and vinegar, kind of. Well, a lot. And there's a big age gap. I'm 44, he's that. And I was doing well with my mental health journey and my speaking and well my life and all of that, and then that whole thing happened and she's not budging about her decision about him living here, and I'm like, look, for my own mental health, it's just not getting better. So I have to make that decision, but I'm also my mom's, power of medical attorney, and I don't even want her to live here with him.
Mm.
I mean,
So
so what sacrifices are you willing to make for that, for like your peace type shit?
I'm starting to look for other housing. Um, that is actually a goal for this week, is looking for housing. But like I said, I live in South Jersey. I've always lived in a bougie neighborhood my whole life. So, you know, it's kind of hard to think that I would have to even be uncomfortable, but in a different way, maybe in somewhere where I didn't want to be, like as well. So I guess that's maybe the peace part, sacrificing that, because I would be able to, I guess, have my own apartment to, you know, not fight about every little thing or not be followed about every little thing like I'm a teenager myself or something. So that part. and then have a better environment for me and my son to be in, for him to come home for college and things like that.
I mean, people always give now what you call it being uncomfortable a negative like outlook and shit, and but being uncomfortable is not negative at all. Um,
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? A lot of good shit comes from like being uncomfortable.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like you,
really agree.
I mean, like you can learn so much about yourself by
Hmm.
by putting yourself somewhere where you're uncomfortable. I mean, because that uncomfortability helps you grow because you're like, yo, I don't want to be here no more.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
cool. You know what? Let me do X, Y, Z. So it pushes you to actually grow out and do shit and get shit done. So being uncomfortable is not a bad thing.
and yeah, I agree. But I meant meaning uncomfortable or not having the security that I have now, in a way. Like knowing that mom's okay, I can walk upstairs and see if she's okay or something happened. You know what I mean? Versus
like fear?
I I face the point of living in the city where I don't want to be, or traveling even further the opposite way and not being as close to her. That part
Mm.
uncomfortable for me, and I
You
don't
know,
want
your
something.
peace of mind is the most important. You know, first come your balance, right?
Yeah,
Because when we are in a balance, we can take the best decision for ourselves. And I wish you luck because I know exactly what you're talking about. You know, just make sure that you're okay. So once you are aligned, you will always take the best decision for you.
yeah. And then that whole thing of she's much as a help to me as I am to her, because the days when, or the times that I've, not been okay with my mental health situation, dealing with that, I've had that accountability, or I've had that looking out type of part for me. And, you know, I am a person that takes all my medication and stuff and advocate for mental health and all that. But, I mean, every once in a while people have a bad day or life happens and people go through things. But having her there or having her advocate for me has helped a lot. And the thing of never always, I've only lived, last time I lived on my own, I was in college in an apartment. So it's that part too.
And she's a mom. The same love and care that she give you, she wanna give to her son also.
And I
So
understand that.
yeah.
But because she's, because she's 80 something, I think she thinks that her children are grown. She wants to help them, but she won't put boundaries in place that it's okay, it's better here versus not. Like she never, so he came home and the grass needed to be done. And my son is going into his senior year, and I kind of wanted him to not focus on that no more anyway. He didn't, she didn't put her foot down and be like, okay, instead of doing this or that, paying rent, your purpose of paying rent is doing the lawn and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Until I talked to an officer that we know, and he was like, no, mom, you need to do this and this and that. And once he did that, because she's, older, so she doesn't have like her brothers, they pass to get that like advice and stuff like that. And she's not setting boundaries or responsibility in things. And that's the problem here. So
You just got quiet on me? What the heck happened?
I was like, did we freeze? What happened?
I'm always nowhere trying to type this message real quick.
The first one that you the first post that you got, I snatched it as soon as you did it. So you could.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she is. And then at the same time, yeah, because my brother left when I was 4 years old. And then when he came back when I was 21, his abuse, verbal and physical and whatever, started happening towards me only. And yeah. And she calls it sibling rivalry. And I'm like, it's more than that. Live for serious.
What you got, Tis?
So, it's it's kind of synchronicity, isn't it? Because I am a mom of five, right? My
Mm-hmm.
kids are grown, right? The three girls that are outside. Right at the moment, I live with my two adult sons. And to learn that they're grown men and I need to stay out from certain situation and let them handle it is challenging, especially when all I want is harmony and balance. But like one of the beautiful souls here in the box is to be wise enough to know the different when to put my input and when not to. And how do you choose that? I've learned how to put those tennis shoes on my feet so fast and hit the door. Peace out. Let me know who make it because I'm out of this. And then when I go out, I start to pray even louder. And sometimes I have a few tears and I talk to the divine because I don't know. I don't know. All I know that I need to have faith and love in my heart. That's all I know. But I wish everybody good because this life as it is projected to us, it's a trip. It's a trip. You go on TikTok and you hears like Miami and there is a 10-foot tall people in the mall and New York, homelessness and this. So point is that I'm trying to make is like I'm not in New York, I'm not in Miami. Who I am, it's here and now. My kids are yelling in the house and I need just to focus, align, and this is all I have is this moment and how am I overcoming this moment is within. Peace is within. So for whoever need to hear, when you think that everything is crazy, close your eyes and remember all you have is this moment. Truth be said, it's within you. Forget the outside. Make sure you're balanced within you and everything's gonna be okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm back. My water bill was a little high, but it's paid.
Yeah, other let's admit that since 70% water.
I don't know who that is. Do y'all? Y'all know who
What?
that is?
Superman?
Yes, yes. You know oh so well.
Hey, yo, you're
Hmm.
such a fucking nerd.
And you see him in the background too. You
Yeah.
see you in there. Yeah, that's gonna always be my favorite superhero. And Hulk. I don't know if y'all can see that now. But yeah. But yeah. But anyways.
Hey, yo, And I really did want to hear what Sergey had to say.
Go right. I invited her.
I wonder why you ended the live.
I wanted to reset it, save it. You know, the usual. And then
No,
y'all
I
wasn't
already
talking about
know.
nothing. Y'all was going back and forth. So I said, whatever.
Hey, you guys, he was just mad because he had roaches.
Yeah, it was down vicious. It's like, oh. And then you went out, so it's like, good. You know, it's going down in a path that it was not helpful to none of us. That was smart, Cav. That
I
was
didn't
super
ruin.
smart. You beat it in the butt just like that fast.
I didn't
Not the
ruin
butt.
nothing, Mooney. I didn't ruin nothing.
Not the butt.
Oh,
I don't bite butt. Just looking, I got you thinking stuff like, hold up.
yeah, it's like you cut that one off fast.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
No,
Yeah, I know what you meant. You
no,
had to.
you just ain't
You
found the
like, what did I
right butt,
say?
Kev. Hey, you Kev, you just ain't found the right butt, bro.
Oh no, I'm good. I'll leave that. I'll let you keep that. I'm good on that. Never, never.
What are you snacking on, Kev?
Oh dang, I forgot.
See
I
my
do be
cat.
always eating.
You gotta introduce you to my
There
cat.
you go. See, welcome to the snack club. There we go. Let me
Damn,
show you
Kev.
something real
Now,
quick.
Kevin's about to gain all that weight
I've been
back.
I
craving
am.
Cheez-Its for 2 days. See? I've
Hmm.
been craving Cheez-Its for 2 days, so my son bought me like the biggest box at Wegmans. I'm like,
Dang.
no,
You know what
that's
I've been
What
Let's
type of
craving?
one?
introduce you to
Now, you know
Lynx.
what I've been craving for the last 2 days?
What that?
Vagina.
Wow. I've been craving that for 3 years.
wow, 3 years for me.
Oh, I miss it. I do, but do it for the better.
No.
Just for the better.
Craving who? Craving what?
You see that? You see that thing that's screaming in the comments?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, mine wasn't that. I mean, I've been celibate for 3 years.
He said, "Oh,
I
okay."
like men.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was funny. I wish I could have clipped that. That's funny.
That's
Wait,
kind
what
of
happened?
funny though,
He said, "Okay." Oh man, that was some funny
Do
stuff.
do you know that it is since 2014? It's like the November 2014. That was my last time, but I haven't craved
Wait,
that
what the
at
fuck?
all.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Wait, hold on. Did you say 2014?
yeah,
2014.
yeah,
You what?
That was like 9 years ago.
10.
yeah. And I have not
Dang, you
craved
right.
at all. It's like because this is how it worked for me. And hear me out, okay? To me, um, first of all, I had to do such a job. No, first of all, it's like I went through addiction,
I gotta take
and
this ring
that
off.
when you are in addiction, really is like time go faster. And then when I start to work on the healing job, I was so focused in finding self love that it was not even an issue. And now it's like I have such a inner peace, and I don't want to lose it. So unless I find the connection, which is mental and from the heart, I believe that before I even had the part of me ignited or the desire, it has to go through the mind and heart. And if it doesn't go through the mind and heart, is not even a starter. It's like that part is like putting the key in, the right key. So it's not even relevant until I find the right ignition. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I can be happy regardless that I had that or not. I choose to. There are different type of love. To me, what is the connection with the human being is love, and there are different kind of love. You know, you can have the love as a mother to a child, the love with your favorite pet, the love with you that you have with the community, that you can pour in or receive. There are different type of love. To me, love is the connection. The sexuality that you can have through love, that's a different connection. That's it.
Facts.
Do you feel a connection with Kev?
Should should be a connection. Everybody on my line should have some type of connection on what y'all been in here for. You know what I'm saying?
You know why I'm here, Kev.
You here because you gonna come to the good side.
Wait, what? I feel like you just cursed me out.
He's like, I know you ain't talking that type of disrespect. I thought that day.
Hey, yo, alter ego, stop saying my name, yo. Stop talking to me from this point on.
Mm,
You know what I mean? Because the alter ego got powers now, and she acting different.
2024, you know?
You know what I mean? The alter ego I used to know would never do this. But now look at you. But now look at you. Can't even recognize you no more.
Would never.
You know what challenge I had today on a live? You need to help me out, Kevin. That's how to get across to Republican sisters, Republican conservative sisters. They
Mm.
can't stand me, but that's okay. At least the energy I feel. But you see, it's like I have no animosity to them also because usually, but this is my experience. Usually, those women are the ones to learn. You know, they are living, keep it up with the Joneses kind of people,
Mm.
and that is like, I know that that's a lot of stress. Because they know that if they don't keep up with the Joneses, they're lost. So I don't know how to help them without taking the abuse because he's always gaslighting or just ignore me, like I talk to the wall. And that sometimes can be triggering to me, but I try not to fall for that. So, how could I help without, you know, go from 0 to 100?
Real quick.
Yes.
Yeah, how can she help, Kev?
I don't know. I don't know nothing about Republic.
I mean, you know what I was thinking about today? No, actually, sorry. Hold on.
Boo boo.
Mm-mm. I
Okay, I'm
was
trying to see if I can catch it this time.
I was talking to your friend. I was talking to your best friend, actually, Kev. You know who your best friend is?
Two people you could be funny about. I'm trying to think. No, I don't. Who my best friend?
Petty.
Oh, Petty. What about her?
So we was on the phone talking today, and I was just like, "Yo, I think I've been doing myself a disservice." She was like, "How? Like, what do you mean?" I was like, "You know what? Oh shit, Yasmin is back. Damn." Um,
That just for you, Panda.
she was like, "Yo, why you say that?" I was like, "Yo, you know what? My whole life, all my life, I've been going strictly after black women, like to date and shit like that. And I was like, you know what? I should broaden my horizon. She was like, what do you mean, sir? I was like, just all of them. Like, I'm going after like, I'm talking to everybody. She was like, cause I was like, yo, I want to broaden my horizon. And I didn't say, yo, I don't want to talk to this, that, that. Everybody's included to this OC party. You feel what I'm saying? And then, like, I just never knew I would say something like that out of my mouth. And the petty's ass, so she was like, so wait, you're a divester now? And I was like, you know what? I am. And I'm
Not
proud
the
of it.
first male divester.
I'm proud of it. Because I think,
Can
now,
you can you educate me? What does it mean, divester?
hmm?
What does it mean, divester? Sorry to ask.
No, don't be sorry to ask. So, so it basically means, to my knowledge, it basically means like divesting from a certain group. That like a certain group. So
Not investing anymore.
yeah, so so in this conversation, it would be like, instead of a black man only going for black women, now he's like, okay, cool. I'm open to white women. I'm open to Asian women. I'm open to this, to that, to that. You know what I'm saying? I'm open to whatever now. And I don't think it's a bad thing. Because Bless up there, she looked at me with the cockeye, like, what the hell is he saying right now? But I think, you know what I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing, and I'm looking forward to it. So if I do come in here, bro, with a little white girl on my profile picture, bro, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's life.
It's funny you said that because it's like I believe in that. It's like if we close our eyes, right? We have to learn is like we're people first, and what I'm saying by that, we're souls. It's like this is just the body is just what it was given to us. It's like is the temple. It's like the car almost, right? But what matters is who we are within. And the only way that we get to know each other within, soul to soul, is by stop focus on of what we look, but listen to what we
Right.
see.
You see, yo, I fuck with that. I fuck with what you just said. That's some real shit. That's some real shit. You know what else is some real shit? These pistachios I'm eating right now. These shits is good as hell.
Those are good. I love
Yeah.
pistachios.
I'm not gonna hold you. But the only thing is, pistachios will get you farting like crazy.
Oh gosh.
So yeah, I've been ripping
You had
ass.
to ruin that one, you know.
No, it's real. It's real.
I never pay attention to that. I just pay attention how good they taste.
Now I pay attention to how good they taste.
I mean, it makes sense the amount of shit you gotta pay for them things. Of
Yo,
course,
hey
parts
yo,
gonna
Cap,
come out.
Cap.
Most
It's
expensive
expensive.
nut or whatever they want to call it. That thing expensive as hell.
Hey yo, listen. I go shopping at Sam's Club, and so when I get my pistachios, I get the individual packs, but in the big box, and that's just like
Mm.
I think that shit like $17.
$70. Yeah, you right. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, 70.
No, 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 bro. What? No, I didn't say 70.
Because I
You
would have been
crazy?
shocked if you would have said 70.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Like $17, bro.
Dang, that's cheap. Yeah, that's cheap for sure. Then, cause one bag, not like in my area, one bag is like about $5,
But
$6.
how big is the bag?
A little small bag.
Oh, nah, dog.
I mean, well, it's like I ain't gonna be like that, but it's like maybe a little bit smaller. It's smaller than this though.
Wait, it's smaller than what?
Well, it's way smaller than this.
Wait,
Hold
what?
up, I can't
Wait, are
find
you
nothing.
serious?
It's way smaller than this. Like, and it be like,
Damn.
yeah, them things be like. As a matter of fact, I ain't gonna say that. I would say if it's like that little, I know you be seeing them bags that had like it's like a little skinny bag.
Mm-hmm.
Them be like about $3. I say I ain't gonna push it though.
Let me see.
Three, $253. Yeah,
Because I'm in the dark right now. Uh, I can still show this shit. See?
yeah, that skinny little thing right there. I'm talking about right there.
You know, I had the
That thing
best
be like three
pistachio.
dollars.
um, Brother Kev, the best pistachio I ever had. I think I was like age 8 or 9 years old.
What is
Mm.
that?
They came directly from Persia.
Oh wow.
Persia. And you know that I'm telling you, is like those were the best. There's nothing better of the place where they really know how to make stuff and coming. Oh, the same thing goes with the little bananas. When my grandma Faduma was alive, she used to come to visit us from Somalia to Italy. And back in the days, you could still bring a bag of something to costume because
Are you Somali?
since my grandma and my mother, yes.
Oh, I am too.
You
Yeah.
want a cookie?
Of Somali girl Margaraniso. That's what I can
Oh,
say.
mashallah, I'm Somali. Yeah, give me some cookies, Otis.
But
No, no,
yeah,
I got you.
nothing is better than the one that you got straight from the land.
I'm gonna
Oh.
put the cookies by the dumpster.
Ah,
I got you. I'll be sure to wait for you back by the dumpster. Hey, is it how do you pronounce your name? Is it Tiziana?
Tiziana, yes.
Tiziana? Okay, what's the other half?
The other is Faduma.
No, 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 no.
What?
I mean, like, what's your dad? What's your dad?
Oh, my dad, it was Italian.
What the
Okay,
Fatima?
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. No, I have Kevin. I have a Italian name, but I also have a Somalian name.
Oh, you got another name. Oh, and what
My
did you say that
grandma,
was?
Faduma?
Fatima. Yeah.
Fatima.
Yeah. Like
Oh
Faduma
wait,
with
Oh
with a
Yasmin.
my,
D
it sound
or
like you cousin somebody else.
Hold
I
on,
don't
is
give
it
a
is
Yasmin.
Fatima.
it's with a D,
Yasmin,
right?
are you
Faduma.
Muslim? Yasmin, are you Muslim?
Are you Muslim?
um no
See, I
comment.
was I was
No,
asking a
no.
genuine
Otis,
question.
I don't trust Otis's questions. I don't trust his
I
questions.
was, I was just being genuine as hell just now.
Okay, if you're being genuine, yes, I am Muslim.
Okay, damn, why
Yeah.
you gotta always fight
I
me?
mean, you don't see the hijab on me. What are you? I mean,
That's
just look at
why
the
I
picture.
asked.
Okay,
That's why I
Otis.
asked, cause there's mad women on here with the hijab on, and they're not Muslim, so
Well,
that's why
good for
I asked.
them. Well, okay. Well, I am Muslim.
Now, I mean, okay,
Fa-
listen. Now, I mean,
I
listen,
just
Yasmin.
noticed. Right.
Now, I mean, let's start over here, okay?
And I respect that, you know. I respect every my
Hey,
sister.
yo, wait, hold on, Mooney, you ain't shit. Hey, yo, Mooney just sent me a message. Mooney, fuck you, Mooney. You ain't shit. Mooney just said I got vampire teeth.
Oh my.
I guess because I'm eating these freaking.
It's
Hold on,
that
let me go
shit.
read this message. I'll be right back.
Who said something? Who said something that we had to say F on?
I put it just to save the live, just in case.
So just in case, I got you. I feel you. Look at Jazz over Yaz over there blowing kisses. I had to just see if she was with the I didn't see that page before.
what?
Nothing. Nothing.
Am I the
What?
only person that calls money money and everybody else
Well, I
calls
like you light skin. I thought you was, it looked like you was more caramel skin. Like you light
Listen, I don't
skin in
like.
there.
Hey, yo,
I don't like to be called light skin. Honestly, I don't like. I like to be called caramel.
what?
Man, what the
You're light skinned.
light skin? Right. What the freak? Don't come with this special stuff. What the
Don't
heck?
call me light skinned. Call me
We get you a.
caramel.
Yeah, call me caramel.
Hey, yo, listen. Hey, listen. If you Muslim, why you so hostile, bro?
You came for me, Otis. What you mean?
Ain't
My
that
religion
supposed to
doesn't
be
stop me
peaceful?
from checking you.
But ain't that supposed to be
Yes.
peaceful?
Yes, we are peaceful, but you didn't come with peace. You came in violence.
Hey, yo, I never met a Muslim woman like you.
Well, hi, nice to
Facts.
meet you.
She's
Well,
spicy
there's a
too.
first time for everything, right?
I got time today. I got time.
This
I
is
got time
spicy
for Otis.
2024.
No, you
But
don't have
Mm-hmm.
time. You need to
No, I
focus
got
on them.
time to come back on you. I got time. I got time. You keep
Focus
coming for
on
me. I
those.
got you. I told you I'll make you hate me, since that's how you wanted to start this friendship off.
Yasmin, focus on them kids. You don't got time.
I got one kid. How about you focus on cleaning your balls?
Hey yo, hey yo, I'm
Shh.
gonna get in contact with Farrakhan because you tripping.
Maybe
Um,
he'll teach you how to clean your balls.
no, I'm gonna hit up Farrakhan because you talking crazy.
Faduma,
Yes.
have you ever visited Somalia?
You know what? I was born in Mogadishu, Somalia.
Oh,
Right
me
now,
too.
yeah, right now I'm in contact with my cousin, my beautiful
Oh,
cousin.
I'm
you're in
starting to think
Somalia
y'all
right
cousins in a
now.
minute.
Yeah, no,
Same,
We probably
same.
are. No, low key, we probably are.
Probably is, right?
he live in Minnesota, but we're gonna try to get together and make that dream happen because I need to go back to the where I was
All right,
born.
bless.
So hopefully this year is gonna happen.
Bro,
Who
you
is eating
sucking on
like
that
that?
mug? What the hell you going on? There's no way it was pistachios for the sound.
Damn, that was.
Is that a
I was like, no,
pistachio?
I had to wait. I'm like, I'm just I'm trying to let it marinate. Like, no, I'm gonna see if he done.
Hey yo, it's good, bro. It's good.
Oh, like that's a.
Freaking
Oh
pistachios
boy.
is fire.
I guess I feel you because I spend that well the way how much it costs down here. I feel you. I'm savoring that.
I'm gonna send you a
Yeah.
She said,
box,
"Can I
bro.
drop him?" She tired. She tired.
Hey yo, I got three more, bro, and that's it. I got three more.
She was so much yo eating ever since that joke. Funny. I thought about
I
that.
got three more, and then I'm done.
Pause. Sauce. That's it up. But yeah, we not about to stay quiet so we can hear him talk. Somebody talk before we hear it again.
Yeah, Yasmin, go ahead and talk
So
your shit.
I'm gonna ignore the negativity spewing
No,
out of
no, you're
you,
not.
Faduma.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am, Faduma. Faduma.
Yes.
So how long are you staying in Somalia right now?
I I was 1 year old when I left Somalia, so I don't remember much. Do you know that I was born in 1969, right? And then 1 year later, um, Siad Barre come to the power. So my
What
father,
the?
he was resident there. So they give 24 hour when the military took power for all the residents to leave skip town, right? So he sold whatever he could and they hide it in my diaper and we took off.
What the fuck?
Oh
Yeah,
my!
I had a diaper
What
full
about
of
a diaper?
money. Yeah,
I
yeah.
knew Rage was gonna go all the way back.
I have a story.
1969.
So
She had
yeah,
that freaky year.
yeah.
You was a thief before you knew it. I mean, a smuggler. You was a smuggler.
Before I knew it, yeah. Or they say in Italian, they say it's like that to say that you're lucky is like when there is a terminology is like it's like let me check your behind because you're very lucky. you know.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
my.
Very fortunate. You're very fortunate. You have the fortunate behind. I'm just gonna
Whoa.
keep it clean. It's
Oh,
more vulgar than that.
oh no,
But
you can't say that in America. People take that the wrong
Whoa.
way.
Right. Whoa. So I'm like,
yeah, but it's how you say a metaphoric way. We need to understand the word. We just should give a little bit of power, not that much power. It's a figure of speech. That's about it.
Right, right. Nah, I feel like. Hey, yo, Kev, it's like 4 in
yeah.
the morning. Can you ask Yasmin why her kids is running around? And it's 4?
Can you focus on yourself?
No, I
Why
can't.
you keep coming for
Never.
me?
I'm never gonna focus on myself.
I said I was gonna ignore you. You know what? My
No,
bad.
and I knew
My
you
bad.
weren't. I knew you weren't. It's okay. It's okay. I focused on others here.
I want others.
It's a kind of I know one thing is like when a man come like very jokingly, that it means in some way he likes your energy.
Who?
No,
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 he in love
you're
with me. I
reading.
know. I already know he in love with
I mean,
me.
you're
He just in
reading.
love with the
I mean, you're
voice.
reading
I
the
already
room
know.
wrong. You are definitely reading that
He over
room
here
wrong.
falling head over heels for my voice.
Yeah,
Not at
yeah.
all. Not at all.
He's not even aware of it.
Yeah, he's not aware of it. It's okay. We'll make him aware.
Nah, definitely not.
Yeah. I don't know. Or maybe our parents lied to us. Because isn't that from childhood that that's what they tell us? It's like you go home, it's like, he's been mean to me, he's been picking on me.
Next
And then
money in the
my head goes
guts.
like, you know what? He's been
Deep
picking
in
on
them
you
guts.
because he likes you. So
That's what Hey Arnold
we learned
showed that
right
one.
away how to put up
Hey,
with
bro. Hey,
abuse.
Arnold, bro. Come on, son. Hey,
You
yo.
don't
Hey,
remember
Arnold was probably deep in them guts, boy.
that? He was deep for sure.
For sure, he was in there, dog.
He was on the hill because she was punching him
Yeah,
too much. Shit, he got his lick back.
that is the
Nah, he
truth.
definitely did. He definitely did.
what football head?
That's my boy right there. Now he was putting that football to work. That
So,
boy was
Panda
putting that
Bear,
football to
All
do
work.
right.
you think is that true or not?
Oh
So, do
my.
you think when a guy pick on you a lot, he really don't like you?
It used to be the opposite way. I think if when a girl is messing with the dude, because if nowadays if a dude mess with a girl, that's police on the way.
No, no. Let's hash this down because that's the myth, right? When a
Uh-uh.
little boy it's picking on a girl, you know that the belief is that well he does that because actually he like you. So let's put them to rest. Is it or is it not?
Uh-uh.
I
That's
mean,
the
I don't
question.
believe that.
no, no. I mean, I mean, people have their own thoughts on different shit, whatever. Um, but some people just do it because it's fun.
All right,
You know what
bullying.
I'm
That's
saying?
all they do
So,
for the most part,
Okay.
especially in high school.
especially if attention is given.
Right.
Like if I'm
Mhm.
like, I mean, if I'm like, Kev, your haircut ain't shit, and he's still doing that, looking at his walls, and I mean, shit like that, I'm gonna move on. But if I'm like, yo, Kev, your haircut ain't shit, and he
Right.
responds to it, I'm like, yep, got his ass.
Bro, I just got it cut today.
Got his ass.
Right. Bingo.
Got him.
What
Hmm.
I've been looking
And
for.
then it never stops. It never stops. Hey, hey, yo, Kev, am I tripping? Or is that Bless's picture or is that her face right now? Was that a picture? Okay, that was her face. Okay, I
Both.
was like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
it's both. She gonna come back with it.
Bro, I was like, what the fuck going on?
Right.
Because
It
she
was
wasn't
like, hold up,
moving.
this young moving
Yo, so she wasn't moving,
in
bro.
3D.
That shit had me fucked up a little bit.
Like, hold up, how's she standing still and moving at the same time?
I originally woke up to use the restroom, and
Mm-hmm.
then I ran across Kev's live, and then I answered, and then
Mm-hmm.
I used the
I think it's
restroom,
my
and now
first
I'm
time seeing
cleaning.
you in my panel, I think. Because I always see you in my comments. for the most part.
I know, cause I be running to wherever room, but I was trying to figure out how I found you anyway. If you were in somebody's room,
Because I seen your picture before in somebody's room before, so I seen you before.
I just recently posted a lot of videos that I took on vacation, and that's the other thing to part of the question. My parents were blessed enough to buy my grandmother a home in North Carolina where
Mm.
my dad's family is. And I could easily pick up and move down there, but then my mom's not there. And not only that, my support system and everything, because that's the house that my son wants.
So
Anyway.
Well,
I got a question. I
Mhm.
don't know if you know what's going on. Oh, see, I was in a couple rooms, right?
uh-huh.
Have you even heard anything about my
Can I?
TT?
Who?
No.
My TT Kana.
Bro, what? Have I?
I don't know what
Have I?
happened. People been telling me little different stuff. I'm getting it pieced off, and I don't know what's going on.
Well, shit, what have you heard, big dog?
About some with her and Moses. That's all I heard. And I seen this one dude named K Slave going crazy. I just was in the room listening to him. And
Yeah, yeah, they were going in, boy.
is it true? You think it's true, or is it?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't believe half of this shit that be on TikTok, bro.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? Because I was in that live and I was listening to it, and um, I don't know, bro. It was just a lot of shit.
mm,
So yeah, I definitely heard that shit about Kanan Moses. And then I heard something about Kanan Guru. Um,
wow.
and so and then people was talking about they got pictures and audio. Um, because I had left that live, and then when I left the live, I guess Freeze or whoever was playing some audio. So somebody had called me 20 minutes later. Was like, "Yo, you missed the whole thing," because he was playing the audio of when Kanan was talking to Moses, and they were making their relationship or whatever official. And I was
Mm.
like, and I told her, I was like, bro, listen, I honestly wouldn't believe everything you hear on this motherfucker.
Right, that don't even sound right.
Not, it
There's
don't
a big
sound right,
age gap. I just can't believe it. That's
but
crazy.
and I mean, it don't sound right, but it's like, shit. What can you go off of if you know what I mean? If like
Yeah.
almost everybody's saying the same shit, and I haven't heard nothing from Moses or Kanai. Shit,
Mm.
Kanai hasn't even been live.
Facts. That's right.
You know what
That's
I'm saying?
right.
Hey, listen, bro, she could be off live for a number of reasons. I don't know. Like, but I'm just saying, I don't remember. Um, well, yeah, well, I mean, Kanai doesn't always address every single thing that people say, but something like this though,
Hmm.
Yeah,
yeah, I
but you
don't
know
know.
what? You know what?
That shit
Uh,
crazy.
the one thing that we need to understand
I
when
was
you're
being about.
on TikTok, and the more fame you get, the more enemy you got, right?
True.
And the
True.
more fame you get, the more your circle of friends they become very, very, very small. And when you get fame, you get lonely, right? So that's why it's so imperative. Do you know since I went hit the 5,000, how many people trying to request friend and trying to get me to a place where he's a suitable partner? And I know the next is gonna be they ask me for pictures. One time one doxed my number, and thank God that I live with my two adult boys, because they doxed my address, and they said that I was looking for partnership. And I literally heard somebody screaming out of my door, "I love you," with my name and last name. That's how scary it gets sometimes. So in that moment, I pray harder for the divine protection, because it's like I'm just saying. So if you are a mature person, be always humble and discern to see the truth, because a random guy asking you to send a private picture, or and let's watch what we say, because there is recording and there is video. And thankfully, I never fell for those things. But I don't judge people that they do, because we're all human. I mean, it's easy. It's easy. Let's don't judge, because I feel bad for those people.
I'm not gonna hold you, Kev. When I used to go live, like a lot, um, I used to get a lot of death threats and stuff, and I
Oh my.
enjoyed it. Yo, bro, I enjoyed it. It was so funny to me, bro, because they'd be like, "Yo, I'm gonna unalive you. I'm gonna find you." I was like, "Okay, cool, 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 okay." So, yo, son, deep down inside, I was waiting. I was like, "Please, please find me."
Fight.
Find me so I can let off 12 shots, please.
Said, find me. I have something special for
No,
you.
facts. So that, like, yeah, like that don't scare me,
Right.
whatsoever.
That'd be the dumbest thing for anybody to do. Come to somebody's house.
Oh no, they could come. They ain't leaving the same.
Exactly.
That's a big fact. But yeah, yo, that shit with yeah, that shit with Kanai and yeah, that shit's wild, bro. I mean,
Well,
it's
whatever.
a,
That's. I mean,
I'm
I'm. No matter what the situation is, I don't know. Like that's somebody I always. I'm gonna be standing up for anyways, no matter what. Cause that's she the reason why I'm on this thing, though. But I mean, that's her business. It is what it is.
not
Whatever. I don't
fact,
even care.
not
I
fact.
don't
But
care.
see, I'm not standing up for no woman on this
I'm
app.
wrong.
No, I mean, I'm not. No, I mean, I'm not. I'm never, and I've said this many times. I will never stand up for any woman on this app, ever.
I feel you.
Like that to me is crazy. And yo, I mess with Kanai. You know what I'm saying? Like before I really started going live like that. No, was it before? Yeah, yeah. I think it was before I even started going live like that. No, I used to be on her panels. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So yeah, I mess with her, but I'm not coming to nobody's defense.
Oh no, not like that. That wasn't meaning
Uh-uh.
like that. She
I'm
gotta,
not
she
doing that.
gotta, she gotta fight out that one. I don't know nothing about that stuff.
I have a
But
question.
I'm
Do you
saying like
guys
I'm gonna
believe?
continue supporting her. I mean, and like I just like her messages and stuff. That's the reason why I'm on here.
Yeah.
That's the first time I seen a woman on here holding some women accountable and stuff. I'm like, wow,
No, I feel
this
you.
need to be heard.
Kevin, and all the men in the panel, do you guys believe in women to men equality?
How are men and women equal?
It's never be equal.
Men and women aren't equal.
Okay,
How?
Do you believe that?
I do.
Oh, of course, yeah. But yeah, I guess.
But how though?
Not
How?
equal.
Because of this is, I think that the ability of women is being multitasking, be is like we complement each other. I believe that me as a woman with the right man, and together we can make 100.
But see,
Do you understand?
complimenting
Hmm.
and equal are two different things.
No,
Complimenting.
I
A
have
woman and men
No,
are
straight.
no,
not
sorry,
equal.
no, sorry, no,
It's
sorry. I
true,
said that.
but
I said
together
totally
it
wrong.
We're
makes
not
a
I said
equal.
whole.
that totally wrong. Um, um, you said when two people come together, they what?
Make 100. So we are equal. If I'm 50 and
No,
the man is 50,
no,
The dude didn't even say hi. He just came straight up in a
no,
box.
no,
We,
no.
I
well,
just
that's
jumped
how
over
I
everybody
believe.
else's turn.
If you believe something different, you can share and maybe help me
Yeah,
make me see
It was
something.
nice to meet everybody. I'm actually fading. Sorry.
me,
I'll see you again.
listen, we
Yes.
can. Damn, what's the word I'm looking for? Compatible? No.
We
Fuck.
we compromise each other. Speaking
No,
of,
no, compliment. Wait, is it compliment?
compliment. Yeah,
Oh,
compliment.
okay. Men and women, they complement each other, right?
Yeah,
Because what a woman can bring to me, I don't have. You know what I'm saying? What I can bring to a woman as a man, she doesn't have. So we complement each other.
yep.
But we are not equal.
Equal. No.
We are not. We are not the same at all.
If it was, we'd be doing the same. That don't make no sense. If we was equal, I wouldn't be going to jail for For backhanding,
Wait,
you
hold on.
backhand me, you get to get an excuse.
Wait, hold on. You going to jail, Kev? You going to jail, bro?
No, I'm just saying
Damn,
that
I'm gonna
the
put
way.
money on your bucks, big dog. I got you.
No, I would never do that. I don't do that. I
Okay,
was just saying that by us being stronger than women and all that stuff like that. We know we not ego. I don't know why we always try to make it like that. We,
okay. So
I don't have
I think,
kids like women. I can't have a kid. That's already done took me out of the equal thing.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. That's exactly. And it's like word have duality. Do you understand what I mean? You,
Yeah,
you, you know, word have double meaning because this is what I consider equal, right? if
on
if
subjective.
if you are aware that childbirth you're not capable of, right? And like I'm aware that I cannot how you say is like unalive and chase animal for feeding
Hunt.
purposes, right? Or lift very heavy things, or move
Right.
these. If we are aware of that, right?
Not equal.
Right, right. But is like is the problem subsists to me when either to be aware and appreciate the fact that we are working together and we put two forces together, but we're there to drag each other down. That's where I have is like, no, hang on, you can do that but I can do this. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
But
like when somebody's trying to put me down, then lift me up. That's where I have a problem.
what
So
do you
that's
want
where,
us to be equal?
no, I want that we recognize each other than putting ourselves down, because we
What
just
they gotta do with being equal
Yeah,
then?
now I mean now that's two
You
totally
think that's
different
puts
things now.
hmm. you
yeah.
well you saying you think that's putting somebody down for saying that we not equal?
Did you hear what I just said? It's like when okay, sometimes in a relationship, right? There's gonna be a moment of friction, right? Where somebody is not gonna feel recognized or undervalued. Now, either we sit down and we are willing to explain why we had that feeling and what changed in a relationship for you to feel that way, and we address the issue. But if you're using that not feeling good and start to drag me down, that's where I'm gonna become reactive. It's like, dude, why you're doing this? Why you wanna project that feeling? Explain me why you feel that way, right? Rather than attack me and make me feel down to your vibration. That's where I feel and I say, no, I am as good as you are, if not better. That's when I felt. But do you understand why I feels like, no, I am important. Who I am is important. And I always use that as a equality. And maybe it was the wrong way, because now I understand the male point of view. Finally, after 3 divorce, I can see I see a balanced man that is willing to explain me, and is a moment of peace. And I'm healing right now. Kevin, you should recording this because you guys have just got to hear. Darn it. But you understand what I mean? I always felt that I had to defend myself. It's like, no, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
It's like, because that's where I think that it's always been my issues. Like, somebody felt the need to put me down and put me on check, or one put me in the box, when all I do is just being a woman and be proud of what I bring in the table.
Yeah. That could be the same thing as you could have a woman that's equal to you still do the same exact thing you talking about. So It don't matter if you equal or not. If you get put down, you get put down. But I guess I mean it's even men that ain't equal to other men. So I mean, sure, if we want to be technical, but whatever.
Yeah, I
It
think
ain't about equal. It's just about respect. If you talking about from based on what you saying, it's about respect, and even that's subjective. But it's just about being treated good. I don't know, and that's
I think she's
whatever.
talking about like between like genders type like it's
That
like
but
do we believe in like equality in that way, but we will never be
it,
equal no matter what
never.
nobody says. We can't
Right now, it ain't equal. That's why we get treated like trash and they get uplifted. We want to talk about that? Let's talk about that then.
Hey,
we
I
can't
mean, yo, I don't think women want to be equal to men
at,
in that
Yeah,
aspect.
right,
at all
right.
because okay, did y'all see that thing where this
Y'all
woman
ain't getting pulled over by the police
transitioned?
officer and got to worry about your life. I'm
Did
just
y'all
saying.
see the thing where the a lady she transitioned into a man to see what it was like to be a man, and then she was sad about it, and it was like, oh, I
One
should
of
have
them unalived
stayed a
themselves. Yeah,
female because she wasn't getting the attention that a woman would get,
yeah,
and she wrote a whole entire book on it.
yep. Yeah.
What's the book
Hey,
called?
I don't remember the.
I think it's called "Dumb Bitch Transitioning to a Man Thinking It's Sweet."
Oh my god.
So
No,
do
for
you
real.
guys
Rage. What's
believe
the book called?
so
Yeah,
do you guys
A what?
believe
Because
that
I
a
ain't
man
see
is
it in the
better
movie.
than a
I just
woman?
remember the story.
nobody said that.
No, we
Yeah.
are not equal at all.
No,
Nobody
better
is
said
than
that
that.
what
a
you
woman.
think about when they say not equal?
Well,
You
with the
said it took you three
religion, for
marriages.
example. No, no. If, for example, the beautiful sister, she was asking me if I'm a Muslim or not, right? And one thing that always stuck in my head, my mother, God bless her soul, I love my mom, um, that she was saying a man is 100 point and a woman she's 50 point, and that's why I was never interested about the religion, because if you start that off with me, it's like I don't believe that. I think that we're all important in our own uniqueness. That's why I say it. No, we're equal.
So I got it. Okay, so let me say this then. So since you said that, you say you think because if you a man, you better than a woman. So do you think other women don't think other women is better than each other?
It should not be. I know
Yeah,
that there are
right,
differences.
exactly, right.
It
So
should
that's what
not
it's
be
just a
though.
weird question to me then.
Yeah.
We act like okay, men automatically think they're better, so like another woman can't think they're better than another woman. I don't get that, or other men don't think they're better than other men.
I
It's just boo boo people out here. You can't do nothing about it. Even if I was the answer to say, yeah, I do think it's nothing you could do about it. I just think that's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So you could never change that. So it's just people that just think unfair. It is what it is. Or whatever, or that's their way of thinking. They might actually think they better. Some people not that word humble, they not. You know what I'm saying? They really think they better.
Yeah, but doesn't the Bible is like all the religious books tell us is like leave judgment to God.
No,
Is
they
no?
getting read wrong too. No, they don't say that at all. It's actually I actually looked
Protect
at somebody's room.
yourself.
It's like 20 like bunch of verses that actually say we supposed to judge, and we should judge.
We should protect ourselves. We should protect our boundaries. It's like if I don't like what that person does, it means I can remove myself, my energy from that and go about my road. It doesn't
That's
mean
the
that.
judgment.
Is it?
Yes, right. The judgment's a protection thing though. So the fact that you remove yourself from somebody you feel like is not meant for you, that's still a form of judgment. That's what I'm saying. You can't get around it. It's like you choose what rooms you want to go in. Oh, this look like a toxic room. That's your judgment. Oh, this is like a good room. That's a judgment. If you compliment somebody, that's a judgment. You know, why all of a sudden when you call somebody ugly, that's not a judgment, right? But you can compliment. That's the exact same thing. It's still a judgment.
Is it, or is you pouring your energy to a positive conversation or a negative one?
Hmm? Is judgment a wait, hold on. You think judgment is a bad thing?
Well, when he's harsh and he's condemnatory and he's like, well, yeah, I'm better than that because it's like he's going to steal bad energy. It's not good. It's not serving any positive purpose.
That's called arrogance. It's not judgment.
Yeah. Duality.
One
I
second.
don't feel safe here.
One
That's
second.
okay. I got it.
All right, Moni. I think I seen you say you about to do. Or I think she left already. It's too late.
One second. Yasmin, I was wrong. It's called. She didn't transition. She discussed herself as a man, and then the book is called Self-Made Man.
It's called what? What?
Self-Made Man.
Self-made man. Okay.
Yeah,
Do y'all think?
it was in 2006, and she was trying 18. She was doing an 18-month experiment.
Wow, it's a long time. Okay. In
Yeah.
this experiment, was she just dressed as a man, or
Guess she had like she got makeup and hair artist to make her look like a man, and then wear some things that made her chest or whatever, to give her a man physique, and then she made herself into a man. But that right there, she was depressed after that. I don't even think she even got through to finishing it. But yeah, she was
18 months a long time? Well, how old was she? Was she post post menopausal? Like, what was she? Because she's getting her monthly and doing this.
uh hold on, because I don't know her age. Oh, she is unalived
Oh my!
What?
at 53. No, she didn't do it
Whoa.
Goodness,
herself. I think it was
that
like
one left.
old age or something.
I heard one of them. Yeah, got so depressed with trying to be a man. They got so depressed that they committed unaliving.
I don't know if she
Wow.
committed unaliving. I just know she was depressed after she did this, and she
Yeah,
was
it
I
was.
think she
It's
was
only the same story.
yeah, probably.
I mean, it's the same stories for, like, the transgender people, where they go to transition and then they regret doing that,
They
especially
reverted. Yeah,
the especially the men that go to being a woman, because that's how they
chop
got to
chop
do a lot of things to keep that hole open.
to keep it open, right? And that's a lot.
Uh-huh. And there's a lot of people that actually said that they are very depressed because of that. I mean, the depression rate for the trans people actually went up since this whole movement happened, and the unaliving rate went up as well.
So
Yeah.
she did do it.
She committed unaliving.
It said that she died as a man, so I guess she unalived herself as the man that she was. So
Yeah, that's
Wow.
that story I
So
heard.
she went too far. I mean, if you're getting depressed, she should have stopped immediately. Like, why did she go so far? 18 months, a long time. I mean, 6 months. Okay, I can
She
see
thought it
six
was
months,
easy
but
to be a man. That's her
she
fault.
thought it was hecka easy to be a man.
I don't know who
People don't
says
be
it's
knowing
easy to be a
because when you
man.
get catered all your life, privileged people don't know they privileged. That's the thing. You get catered all
Hmm.
your life. You've been good, getting away with things based off your feelings, and now you see how it is to be a man. Where you gotta suck it up, and ain't nobody kissing your buns, and then that's how it
It is
is.
not easy to be a
Walk into our
man.
world, huh?
That's sad.
Hey, I know it's not easy to be a man.
Yeah,
A
I
lot of
already
people
know
can
you. I
speak
already
to
know
me.
you do.
You know what's funny? It's like I cut off my hair, right? Because I want to see how my natural hair look like. After relaxing, coloring, I said, you know what? I want to see what God has given me, my natural hair, right?
Hmm.
And do you know how much material or how much assumption people think that I am liking woman or send me material. Somebody even send me a book. Okay. No, I'm heterosexual. That's how I was created. That's who I identify with. What they have to do with me shaving my hair to zero? My sexuality. You understand how limited people are? But that's not my fault. It's their problem. It's their projection. I'm gonna keep on doing what I think is right for me to do.
Mm-hmm. I actually had another question for you, Fatima.
Yes.
Because you said you're born in '69 in
Yeah.
Somalia, and
Yes.
your
Freaky.
dad is Italian.
Yes.
How was that? Like, how was that with your mom being a Somali woman and your dad being Italian? I mean, how was that?
Ooh, ooh. That's a tough one. It's like just to be born a biracial. Now, I tell you, with two unhealed, beautiful soul,
I
that's
mean, no, that's the reason
confusing.
why I asked that. It's because Somalis look also Somalis all come in different hair texture, skin colors. So he could easily been he could easily been passing for Somali for a Somali man easily.
My mom used to be called Sora Wayne, which is like she was very light skinned. So they
Yeah, so
used
that's
to
why I said
call
it's
her.
easy because there are a lot of Somalis that are mixed with Yemenis and stuff, and it's easy to pass. I mean, you can be any color, you can still pass for a Somali person. To be honest, unless you're like the Adan people, which means white tea people. If you look white tea like full on, then they'll question who you are. But if you look a little ethnic, you can pass as a Somali easily.
Yeah, you know what? In those moments, I hold my father words very dear to me. It's like never fall and believe what they tell you you are. I give you a first name and last name, and if you find those kind of people, remind them that they better address you by your first and last name and just walk away. That's what I do.
So how long did your mom and dad how long were they married for? How long did they live there together? Because I honestly, you're the first person I'm hearing from that said that they had an outside parent that's not Somali living in Somalia with a Somali person.
Yeah, my father was speaking fluently Somalian, you know, and he was a Muslim twice. He was Muslim. You know, it's like you need to be Muslim in order to marry a Muslim woman.
That's what I was gonna
So,
ask next.
yeah,
Because Somali women, it's very hard for a Somali woman to marry outside of her culture, outside of her nationality. But it's easy for a Somali man to do that because men are viewed as the authority, the dominant one. So
yeah.
the woman automatically converts to Islam if a man marries her. There's a lot of women that don't convert to Islam because they marry a Somali man.
I tell
So
you one thing, my mother was a strong woman, very abusive, but that's not her fault. I mean, she come from abuse, so what else did she know? But anyhow, my mom was in Italy most of her adult life. She was in Italy from age 21 until the day that she passed, that she was 72. That woman never eat a piece of pork and never drink any alcohol and never lay with the man that he was in another man between my father, which when he decided to treat my mom poorly and leave her for the younger version of her. My mother didn't go seek another man. She still had a period. She could have, but no, that woman, besides being very abusive to her own children, I respect my mom. I highly respect, and she managed not to get to the asylum, it's like to don't lose her faculty. We know that madness. So yes, I admire my mom a lot.
and no, that's really nice because well, it's very common in the Somali community. Abuse is very common. It really is, and I don't know why. Somali people are just very aggressive people. They are very aggressive and very dominant people. The men and the women. I mean, I'll tell anybody here, you will love a Somali woman, but I don't think you can handle her mouth.
Yeah, but you know what? What we
I'm saying
don't
the skills.
address, my
It
friend,
takes skills
is
to
that
be with a Somali woman.
yeah, but watch this.
That mean
If
you undateable.
Somalian, they
No,
never
there's a lot about
address.
date.
I don't be.
No,
That's one thing. That's why I'm so big on accountability. I'll be. I. That's what I'm about to say. It. I do not like when people use where they from and all this other stuff to justify their behaviors and stuff. I just don't like
yeah,
that stuff. That's just
but
like them signs and stuff.
Kevin, do you know that Somali was under colony with the Italian, and they never address the trauma that come with colonization, and
They
that's
never
what
address it.
I
They never address it.
yes, and
They
that's
never address what the
why
Italians did to them, and the
yes,
British people did to them.
yes. You
But
see,
they but
that's when
but
I
they did fight
understood
back.
my
They fought
mother.
back hard though. They fought back.
Yeah. But
They
there
fought
is
back hard.
repercussion. There is repercussion with the epigenetics that the study has been showing that to put things under the rug, you become toxic. That's how I understood the anger and the rage that my mom was carrying. It was never her. It was
So
through they
your
absorbed
dad,
her.
Okay, I have a question.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're speaking about. I'm sorry, refresh my memory real quick. What were we speaking about? How did
We're,
this
s-
come
we're
about?
speaking about because she's Somali and Italian, and Italy conquered Somalia. Same with Britain. Britain and Italy both conquered Somalia back in the day. And I don't know why I even asked you that question, Fatima, because it would make sense why there was that your dad didn't get questioned because there was a lot of Italians in Somalia. So that
So,
makes sense.
Yes.
so
And we're
We
talking
can
about
talk. You know what? You can befriend me because we can talk. I did a lot of study about this and I understood a lot of things. So
and
if you want to
what she was
DM
The
me,
saying
heck? I
was
look up and Jabri in the building. What's up, Jabri?
the abuse that some of people went through from the Italians and the British, and how some other people I was saying that they are very strong, and they're very
Oh, we
strong
had a good
dominant
lie
people.
tonight. Oh,
hold on.
And
So that means because y'all grew up strong that anybody can date you because y'all the way y'all grew up and y'all
no,
so
no, no, no,
strong
no,
that
no, that's not what we're saying at all. No, we're just talking about the religious aspect. That's a whole different subject, not about who conquered Somalia.
I'm not saying about who conquered Somalia. That's not that's not what I said. I said so you saying because of the Italians and the Somalians, y'all were raised strong, and that's why.
No,
I
that is
mean
not.
that was what I'm kind of confused. This is what I'm trying to like. I heard something at first.
No,
What
Somali
y'all
people were
said.
always strong. It was not because of the colonization that made them stronger. They were always strong. That's not what we're saying. We're just talking about the colonization that happened there.
the
Oh, so
aggressiveness,
something
you know?
completely different from what we were talking about before.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was getting kind of confused.
Yeah.
No, no, no. I mean, majority. To be honest, majority of foreign country women are very strong women. They are. We're just talking about just a little quick history lesson about Somalia.
You know, it's good to be strong, it's good to be aggressive with balance, right? There is such a thing as passive aggressive or too much aggressive, right? So in order to find the balance, you need to go through a healing journey. And how you go through a healing journey is by addressing the demons that you're trying to avoid. It's that simple. So,
Yeah, you gotta heal. I mean, you can't take what happened to you and use it as an excuse to be an awful person to people. This is me just speaking on everybody in general. People use the excuse of, well, I went through this, that's why I'm this way. Well, do better, be better, go seek counseling.
exactly.
I mean, before Kevin said that, y'all said we can't handle Somalian mouths because of something. I don't know. You say can't. Y'all, nobody would be able to handle Somalian mouths.
That's just my opinion. That's just my personal opinion.
But that's okay. I get it. There's
I said we are very sweet people. Some women are very sweet, but
Oh, you some.
when I,
Oh, you that. That's the reason why you said that.
oh yeah, Somali women are
I'm
peace. So
about to
I'm
say
I'm
you don't want to
Somali.
use that, man. That'll keep you unmarried if you keep up with stuff like that.
No,
that's
that's
what
just
I was
my.
about to
Watch
say.
The
out for my.
reason
I'm
why I said
American
that.
mouth and all that stuff. I just be like, no, people don't
Listen,
be hearing what they.
I'm
no,
gonna
the reason
say
why I said that is because I'm just speaking on how they talk to each other sometimes. But they act very different with other races. But the way they talk to each other sometimes is a little. They can handle. That's why they do it because they know they can handle it. So they can be mean to each other, but they're very not kind to other races.
Talking mean. It's like as a biracial woman, when I call the BS, even in the Somalian community, you have no idea the DM that I'm receiving. So sometimes I do myself the favor and just leave the box because it's hard to handle hate. But sometimes I have to speak up and call BS. If not for myself, maybe I'm helping the next generation somehow. Maybe what I'm putting out there maybe is gonna be the seed that it will grow to a new way of thinking. But somebody gotta do the dirty job. You cannot just keep on throwing it under the rug.
Yeah, and also, but if you go like, okay, so me being silent, I'm in the Somali community, but not too deep. But like I said, if you like, how we were on here earlier, and then people are like cussing each other out and stuff. They do that in Somali TikTok, but they are speaking their language and they are just cussing up a storm. They are calling each other all sorts of names. But then if they come on to like an American life, they're not doing that because they know they
They know
can.
better.
No, not know better. It's they're kinder because they gotta be a little bit more aggressive with each other
And adapt
because
into
if
the
you
environment.
yeah adapt to their environment. But if it's like a Somali, like I hear my mom on the phone with her Somali people all the time, and man, the disrespect I hear on the phone, they are they are brutal with each other. But then they are the kindest people you'll ever meet.
Dr.
I'm being
I don't
so
Jekyll
believe
serious.
and
That
that.
makes that
Hyde.
makes no sense. I know. I'm just saying, and
Oh,
that goes
you
for a
see
lot of
my.
cultures, though.
it sounds like y'all
That
got a
goes that
big.
goes for that goes for a lot of cultures, though. It's not just Somalia. That goes for Asian
Yeah,
cultures. That goes for
I
African,
feel like.
Jamaican.
Oh, go ahead.
That goes for honestly. That goes for most foreign cultures, where they treat each other a certain way, and then they're kind to everybody else. That's not just Somali
Jasmine,
people.
you know
Yeah.
what that's called?
So I.
It's called hypocrisy, and it's worldwide.
You're right.
Yeah,
Hypocrisy
exactly.
But.
is worldwide.
Yeah. But I think I feel like that's more of that like that thing, and that's what I'm learning, right? That's why I'm a firm believer of however you are with a lot of how you treat others is how you eventually gonna get treated and stuff. So that's that thing where this thing called kind versus nice. So it's people that will be nice. I feel like kind is more of a genuine thing. Kindness actually takes a lot of self work, uh, building habits, being a certain way, and all that stuff. Nice is just like, okay, I'm usually whatever type of way I was brought up this way, and then I'm just being nice to you because I chose to, or I'm being nice because I'm in a church. I'm being nice because of this or whatever. But if you
Yeah.
kind, that literally takes, that you can't really get caught off guard, or you will stand on what you stand on if you just, if you're kind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't, I just don't feel. I mean, because I get why a lot of people say that, but I just by me, like I said, by me doing so much work on myself and stuff, and realizing that, dang, because I had to tell myself that a few times, like, all right, if I decide I'm gonna be a positive person, how I'm gonna do this. I had so much stuff that happened in my life that I got tested on. I'm put it that way. But I had to realize, like, you know what? At the end of the day, I said I'm gonna stand on being nice or being positive. So I just gotta keep, even if they have a bad day, they don't want to say hi, and I say hi. You know what? I'm not gonna let them not saying hi make me mad at them, like, oh, what you supposed to say something back or something. No, you shouldn't be like that. If I'm a natural kind person, a positive person, nobody shouldn't be able to change, me for me. So I had to learn that and stuff. So I be feeling like, for the most part, like a lot of women, or some women, I'm gonna use this though. I know that's probably gonna hope the room don't jump when I gotta get sleepy. Like when women be like, oh, they be masculine in the mud, but oh man, when I get around a man, she's gonna bring that feminine out and all that stuff. I don't believe it. Like, we are built off habits. All of us are. Whatever we keep on doing and make a study out of, it's just gonna be that. It's gonna be somebody that tame it for that quick little minute. They gon' you whatever you did, deed you down and stuff, or whatever you in love now. And okay, you're being nice for the moment, right? But that masculine gonna come out at some point, because that's what you made a habit out of being. So it's kind of hard to get out of something that you done adjusted your whole life to. So it's like, yeah, it just it don't work like that. Like, you literally got to be that person that, or
You
you
gotta be
faking it
that
for until you
person.
make it type situation.
And you can't keep faking something you're not. You can try to fake it as much as you want to, but
Yeah.
if that's not in your character, if being kind is not in your character, if giving is not in your character without receiving, you're just gonna pretend to be somebody. Like, I have met so many people. I wake up. I wake up very happy. I wake up. I'm in the same mood all day, every day, unless, like, I'm having an off day where I'm just like, I isolate myself from people. But, like, when I was like going to school and people just see having me all the time, they're like, "You gotta be faking it. There's no way you're always this chippy." And I'm like, I don't know what I was so confused, because I'm like, so are y'all faking, like, being kind to people? I was so confused until I got older and I started learning, oh, people really try to act a way they're not to get to be liked or something. It took me a hard lesson, because I was dating this guy and he would act he would act a certain way in public and then act completely different in private. And I'm just like, bro, you are over here fooling people with this charade you got going on.
They'll never know.
Mhm.
Looking at it'll
You
come out.
know, you know, when I live with my younger children, right? And they're adult. One thing I notice is, like, I recognize in one of my son myself, right? Part of my character. When you're young, you have so much energy for matching energy, right? But the older, and if you are lucky enough to you get wiser, right? I don't have that energy anymore. And guess what? The energy that I have, I will save in evolving and growth. Because one thing I notice, when I get worked up, I match that energy. And when you're in low vibration, although you can get your anger out, you don't get the
Although you can
message
get
out.
your anger out,
You don't get the
although you can
message
get
out.
your,
You know what I mean? So it's important that we always remember to keep the energy aligned, where we can have the message out and be understood, because people don't like to receive low vibration energy, and they will disconnect to you in a heartbeat. That's
Mhm.
my little humble opinion.
Yeah, that's the reason why. So it's just like I said, a lot of us believe we have that capability, but if you literally ain't do that work, there's no way. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, you can tell. Um, people that be like, it's crazy though. Like literally, when I had to learn that too, that we are, and that's like I said, that's what kind of helped me change my life is this book called
Uh,
Atomic Habit. I'm gonna always keep telling them about that
oh, I
book.
read that book. That's a good
Yes,
book.
yes,
That's a
that's
good
real
read.
good. Yeah, I listened to the audio
That's
and
a
stuff. It
good
made sense.
read.
Hmm.
That's a really good read. And habits are created by repetition, routine. And I want to comment on what Jabri said because I always say this: you cannot fake something you're not for more than 3 months because eventually you'll get tired of being something you're not.
Yep.
And 3 months, it really is the max. 3 months. I mean, if you can do it for 6 months, you are a pro jokester, pro clown. Because I mean, my first marriage, I've only been married once, but I'm saying my first marriage because I plan on getting married again. If I it went so fast, and if I knew that before I got married, the 3 months thing, I would have waited way longer. Because I've dated before him, and I never ever even considered marriage until it was like a year, within a year of being with that person. But yeah, the 3 months thing is a real thing, and you guys gotta really, even friendships, test your friends, test your friends. You gotta test and see
Everybody. Yeah.
how their heart is.
Hmm. Got to. People can. People will be nice,
You
but
know
only so
how
long,
you
man.
can check?
You can't fake kindness. You can't.
Jasmine, do you know how you can check? To me, it's like check they act with their parents, check how they act with your friends, check how they act with children. Put them in scenario to see them in different facade. You know what I mean? Because that's how you tell a person. Pay attention how
Mm-hmm.
they talk, not how look they are. It's like because I used to check their teeth, check their hands, if they clean. But then when I become wiser, the next one is like I'm gonna put them in scenario, in situation, and watch, and get the popcorn and pay attention, because you can tell a lot by observation. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, Kev, what's wrong with fake people, man? Why y'all getting down on fake people? Y'all some fakists or something? Y'all some fakists or something? Just because
Hmm.
y'all real, y'all get mad at it. What's wrong with fake people, man? That's what's wrong with black people. We don't
What's
accept
wrong with
it. We don't accept each other. Y'all up here getting down on fake people, man. What's wrong with
Forget
fake
them
people?
fakes, man.
I know I ain't fake, but I was just coming across your live
I'm
and I
just
heard the
defending
word
fakes, right?
fake.
I'm not
And
fake,
I
but I'm
just
just
heard
defending
I
them.
came across your live and I heard the word fake. So I just had to come up.
Hmm. Speaking of, well, there ain't no speaking of, but I had to mention this because I know you mess with my TT, right? TT Kana.
Oh, my soul
I'm trying to see what is
sister.
going on around this app. I've been hearing some crazy stuff. Well, not
Oh
crazy,
man,
but
let me tell you, I did a live earlier, and one of my other soul sisters, Lovely Kisses, came in there. And when I do Red Pillville, I only talk about what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And she came up and told me that she seen basically a lot of my mutuals is just like acting.
mm,
And for the most part of it, I don't do drama. I talked to her. I
yeah,
talked to a couple of other people, and I told them all the same thing.
yeah,
I'm older than y'all. I'm older than y'all, so I ain't got no dog in that fight. I will say this: if we are here to help people, that's what we should be doing. And I'll
right.
leave it at that. And I'll leave it at that. Time will prevail, and so will cooler heads. That's all. And I left it at that. I don't know what's going. I don't know why anything popped off. I'll be banned. It seemed like I'm always banned at the wrong time. And then, yeah, real talk. I think somebody be doing that on purpose to keep me out of some of that stuff. Because it's all, I'm like, man, why the hell I get banned? And then the next day, for the next 6 days, shit was just going wild with people that I fucks with equally. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And you know, I don't. Nobody gonna tell me who I can't fuck with and who I can't. You know
Exactly.
what
And I
I'm
already know
saying?
you probably in the
So,
middle because I know who you messing with too.
oh no. Well, see, I ain't in the middle of nothing. I ain't in the middle of nothing. What I'm doing is watching,
I got you.
because anything that happened outside of this app, I had nothing to do with. I
Right.
actually don't recommend that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because 6'4" on this. Okay, well, I can't say me because I am real. If I say I do something, I know. If I say I'm doing something, you can catch me off this app, and that's what I do every day. However, when you forge relationships with people on here, you got people who literally take this shit that serious. Well, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't take it that serious at all. I take it as serious as I am when I'm in Red Pillville. Like when I talk, like my platform is about the restoration of black men. Black men restoring their integrity, restoring their character, restoring their morals, restoring their sense of worth. That's what my platform is about. That's what I decided to do. So in that one, okay. So in that, I don't have time to favor bullshit. Because when people log into Red Pillville, they ain't trying to hear what I'm going through with my mutuals. They want to hear what they heard when they found me. And I can't sell them out because I'm pissed at a creator. You know what I'm saying? I can't sell them out because I want them to.
Pat, I invite Johnny. Have you ever met Johnny? Johnny Salvatore?
Yeah, how you
He
doing,
came.
guys? You okay? Can
Hi,
I,
What's
hi,
up, man?
Johnny.
Welcome to the live, man.
hey guys, how you doing? Should I read this thing called Sacrifice versus Compromise, right? So let me
Mm-hmm.
tell you guys a little bit about myself, what I am and what I do. All right, I'm a fashion designer. I got two fashion brands.
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of the guys who exposed or brought Balenciaga to the light in front of everyone. On the basis of doing that, I was shunned out of UK from the fashion industry, which I don't really care about. I really don't care about it because I've seen what the reality is. I'm one of those guys. I've got morals, and
Mm-hmm.
no money on this earth can make me sell my soul to anything. And I would never do that because little bit of fame, little bit of money will actually make me more miserable, and it has made me more miserable because you are subjected to the world, which is not reality. It is something which is a make believe. So I'm gonna, guys, if it's okay with you guys, can I share one story? A
Go
small
ahead.
story.
Yeah.
So during the time, about 5 years ago, I did a fashion show in London, Piccadilly. So if you guys know anything about London, Piccadilly is the heart of London. It's one of those fashion hubs, all right? And simultaneously, there was London Fashion Week was going on. So my fashion show was 10 times bigger than London Fashion Week. And this is not the way you're supposed to do things. And what happened was I got asked to go to to a party afterwards. By the way, before this, I was already approached a few times and I walked away from these things. So I'm just going to say it in a not a blatant way, but I'm going to tell you what I'm saying. So when I was invited to this party, all right, it was weird because when I walked into this party, it was in the heart of London, all right? It was in a London city. So it's a difference between London and London city. Okay, so when I was invited to this party, what I saw there made me realize that all my beliefs in these things about what the other side of fame is was reality. I knew about it. I've read it. I've heard it from people. I've heard it from my family members because they're quite well off. All right, but I've never seen it, the depth of it with my own eyes. But when I was approached and I went there and what I saw, I'm telling you guys, this is not a joke. This is not something these people are talking about. This is not what Ice Cube is talking about. This is not what what's his
Cat
comedian?
Williams.
Yeah, yeah. It's not a joke. It is reality. It is 100% what it is. What I
Mm-hmm.
saw, and I had to walk away from fashion for literally 2 years, but thank God it was COVID as well at that time afterwards. I walked away from it because I thought, even not knowingly, all right, without even being a part of it, I'm a part of it. Do you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? But
Yeah.
look, the thing is this, right? If you stay neutral, if you stay in the middle and you think, okay, all these bad things are happening and I'm going to keep quiet because it's nothing to do with me, hell is everything to do with you. Because you don't know how many people are listening to you, don't know how many people follow you, you don't know how many people are actually looking up to you as well. And then you are keeping quiet, you are putting them in the same place as what you are. You can't do that. You got to speak up. If you care about anything, look, if you got kids, if you got family, how can you how can you justify that all the wrongs which are doing happening in the world and you keeping quiet and you know everything about it because you know what is happening. You know who they target, these elites. You know what's happening. I've got a community called True Future Community, which is a fashion brand. I launched this fashion brand, which is a True Future, and everything, whatever we sell, 20% of it goes to charity and helping kids, child trafficking, child abduction, child abuse, sexual abuse, all of this. And I'm telling you, this is not a joke, man. They have cults, they have groups. Everything is done in a different way. All right. And all these things you might think about, the blood sacrifice and everything, 100% true. So I was approached and I was given a
I
lot of
didn't know
money.
that.
Yeah, I was given a lot of money to start with. They said they're going to put me in Harrods, they're going to put me in Selfridges, you're going to put me everywhere. And what I saw when men walked into the room with the kids, this is not right. This is not right. Turn it down. Turn it down. This is not right. I knew it's going to happen. I knew these things happen, but I never saw it with my own eyes. And when I saw it, I literally vomited in front of everyone because I have morals, man. I'm not scared. Don't get me wrong. I'm only scared of this. I'm only scared of God. Nothing on this earth can scare me. Nothing
Fact.
does, because when you give your look, this either you can go this way or you can go that way. I'm quite happily going the God way. Happily, because everything that I sacrifice for God. I do not
Mm-hmm.
sacrifice for my personal belief. I have no personal belief, but the belief of God. Now I am 10 times more convinced that the God exists. 10
Mm-hmm.
times more. I
Right.
believe that, look, so much evil on this earth. And look, I'm going to be honest with you. At the moment, everyone is shouting about Holocaust and everything, okay? And I'm going to say something. How is it, not that I'm against it, I think everyone who sacrificed should have some, but to me, how everyone can shed like a crocodile tears when people forget that blacks have been getting persecuted for years and years and years, and what you get to see, it's not normality, it's abuse from every angle. If you go back, even if you go back 100 years, see the way they were treated and people used to get their kids to watch. Why is it that this is not a part of life? Why is it, don't do that. Why is it that we don't have a day? All right. Why is it that when somebody disrespects a black person, why don't we go back and say, oh, wait a second, look what you guys have done to us? What have you done to us? You have hanged us in front of your kids. You burnt us. How is it how is it?
Because they don't like to acknowledge, they don't like to take accountability. It's accountability that's lacking. They
Yeah.
don't like taking accountability. And a lot of times, whenever they are reminded of their past, the YT people, when they're reminded of their past, the guilt shows up in anger and aggression and denial. The guilt shows up in, well, y'all sold your own people.
Yeah.
Well,
Salvatore,
y'all unalive each other.
Oh, I'm
Salvatore,
telling
I have to talk about this. I'm in a white community, right? It just so happened. I've been trying because I saw that the rate of mental health and the rate of um, how you say is like we have now a number one when you call the office mental health, number two oncology department. Okay, so I find a way to serve the community with an alkaline diet. Do you know that I have the hardest of time finding a certified kitchen and I offer money and they blacklisted me because they love to see a person looking like me in addiction than in a place of power. But I know that if I'm breathing, God is on my side. I'm not giving it up. I may cry every night, but I wake up with, I know a miracle is somewhere out there. But it's appalling that people like to watch and they say behind closed door, sorry, but they will nod against
or
the
or
entity.
they will also say, well, that wasn't me, those were my ancestors, I didn't do that to y'all. But
Yeah,
also, let's
exactly.
focus on what you said about the children. Whenever, listen, people that actually speak out about these kind of things, they get called crazy, they get called conspiracy theorists, they get called every name in the book,
Yeah.
because nobody wants to believe what they're saying. People that come out of Hollywood and they say, y'all, they do this, and they get called crazy. Nobody wants to
Pray
believe them
about
because
it. Pray about it.
Guys,
they
can I
get,
comment
like,
something?
the crazy thing is, what happened in there was something going on about them selling these boxes that had kids' names on it, from IKEA, and
No, no, no. It wasn't
people
just
were
IKEA. It wasn't just
uh,
IKEA.
it
It
was a
wasn't
lot of
just
places, but people were called crazy
there
for
was a company.
believing.
Sorry, guys, I got to cut you. So I got to go. So I'm going to let you know, right? There was a company, all right, and what they do is this, right? Let me tell you something. The sacrifice of the kids is very important to them because look, there is only one thing. There is only one God, right? I know we got different religions and everything, but people forget. Doesn't matter if you're a Muslim, Christian, or Jew. You only believe in one God. We just have
I
different
believe
names.
that too, right?
Monotheistic religion.
Yeah, but the thing is this, there's only one God, but we have given, it's like one father and you have three kids. They all believe in different things, but you still have one father, right? One father.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what I'm about to
Mm-hmm.
tell you guys
Mm-hmm.
is something different. These people, they do not believe in God because what they believe in this, right? Let me explain. The Zionists, everything that you see is right in front of you. The boycott is actually showed people how many things they own. So the way they do it is this, right? Like there's APAC,
You
right?
got to be
APAC,
careful with your words. You got to be
yeah, yeah,
careful because TikTok doesn't like these kind of things.
yeah, I do
So
apologize.
choose
But
your words very carefully.
so APAC is a company which actually helps funds a lot of your governmental officials, right? So 90% of government officials for Biden, or 99 is Biden, are Israelis, right? Now, none of them are Israelis because they're all born in different parts of the world, but they claim themselves because they're all Zionists, all right? There's nothing wrong with Zionists. They claim themselves as Zionists, so it's okay. We can talk about Zionism. Because I've been approached recently because I'm a designer, that's fine. But I'm more than a designer, I'm a human. Forget about what I have. Forget about who I am. Forget about everything. I'm a human. Because remember one thing, right? Today, if I sit here like this, tomorrow I could be in the same place as most of these people. Imagine if I was born in Palestine. All right, I wouldn't be this person. I wouldn't have the voice. I wouldn't have anything. It's not my doing. It's God's creation. It's God has put me on this earth in a certain place to do certain things. Why do we think it's me? Why do we think that I am so freaking big? Just because we got a little bit of muscles, we think we can take over the world?
People
Yeah, just
people
because we
don't
got a little
like
bit. Yeah.
people
But the thing is,
people
just
don't like to
because,
believe that God is able to do this. There's a reason why this world is a test for us.
yeah,
People like to blame people and say, "Oh no, if God was real, this wouldn't be happening." What are you
no, no,
talking
no.
about?
They
For real.
blame God. They blame God. Weak faith people blame
No,
God.
they lose faith in God
Yeah,
because they
but the
say
funny
if
thing
God
is,
was
right? The funny thing is, me, you, and all of us who are sitting here, right? We have capability. We have the understanding to change our lives and other people's lives, but we choose not to because we are selfish. All right, we're selfish. Look, I'm going to give you my example. The reason I'm giving you my example because we're all sitting here and I'm in front of you, so I can give you my example. Me giving an example of someone else is just an example, but this is reality. They told me that I have to apologize. They told me that I have to apologize because my PR company asked me to apologize. I said, so my team got up, they all had a smile. Before I got up, my team got up and they had a smile because they know what I am like, what kind of a person I am. Yeah, exactly. So the thing is this, right? They said I've got to apologize for bringing Balenciaga and this and that and all that because my PR company PRs in UK for Balenciaga as well. And I said, guys, you might have sold your soul for a few pennies. I'm a billionaire. I'm a trillionaire because I got God on my side. You think money can buy me? I said, I've got all the protection of the world in the world because I got God. I am happy. Look, okay, fine. If I'm not driving a Ferrari, if I'm not driving a Bugatti, I still got a smile on my face. I can have a
Mm-hmm.
Bugatti, I can have millions and millions in my account or billions, but I won't have a smile on my face because I'm always looking around my Have a look at these people right now. Look at them. They're all miserable, man.
Yes,
You
sir.
got every single one of them. They're miserable, right? And I've got a massive smile on my face every day when I wake up. Why? Because I don't owe anything to anyone. I'm not subjected to their lives or their lies. And that's the way we need to live, people. That's the way
And
we need to live.
people actually sell their souls. People
Yeah.
actually sell their souls for the
Um,
fame and the fortune.
Shall I tell you exactly how this happens? Because I had it right in front of me.
Oh, I
They
would love
usually,
to hear this. Is everyone willing to hear this? Because
yeah,
this is an interesting
I can tell
topic.
you. All right.
What I like to say before you say that, there's nothing in scriptures that backs up that you can sell your soul to the devil,
I
and there's
was
nothing in scripture that
I
backs
was
up
just
that
about to.
the
Dang,
devil
I was
is in
about to say
the
that too.
right.
I don't believe
Right,
you
and
can sell your
ain't
soul
nothing in
though.
Yes, you can.
scripture,
And
ain't
and
nothing in
Islam
scripture
and
that backs up
Islam
that the hold on, wait, ain't nothing in scripture that backs up that the devil was into purchasing souls. Now, what you classify or characterize as soul selling is no more than someone being beholden to a rotten motherfucker. Now,
it's way
I
bigger than
wasn't in
that.
the
I
fashion
do.
industry, but
I'm.
I was in the game and I've sold over 5 million records in my life. I'm not just a one hit wonder, I'm a 4 hit wonder. I have 4 in my life. I've been up there what they talking about. And I'm one of the only artists who've been, I got my own career. I got career with Two Live Crew and I got career with Poison Clan. Two of the biggest groups of ever. I seen all that shit y'all talking about. And far as all that soul selling shit, that's a goddamn lie. Cat
Okay.
Williams ain't never said nobody sold they soul. Bernie Mac ain't never said nobody sold they soul. That's your interpretation of what's
I'm
going
sorry.
on.
The people.
Cat Williams
Now,
actually did
let me
say that.
tell
He
you.
actually did say
Now,
that.
now I'm talking
A
about
thief.
on.
A
Now,
thief.
here's what happens. Here's what happens. Here's what actually happens. It's not soul selling. It's people selling themselves out. That's
Well,
all it is. It's the
I don't think
haves.
literally means selling the soul, like
No, no,
literally
no, no, guys,
some the
guys,
devil
guys,
No,
guys,
purchasing your
no,
guys.
no, but
soul.
I'm
Listen.
gonna tell you what you're seeing. You're not seeing them do that. What you're seeing is some broke people who got some rich friends who is evil. Bottom line. So what I mean is, if I'm in the record business, I've met. No, I am. When I would meet people, I would tell them about a person, and they would still go hook up with that person, in spite of everything I told them about that person. Now, is that person they hooked up wrong for the ringers they sent that person through to get favor with that person? Hell no. Because that person could have said any given time, no. It's you got the haves
No, no,
who's
no, no,
willing to
that's
do anything to please. The have-nots are willing to do anything for the haves because the haves have everything the have-nots want. The
that's
fame, the
okay.
money. And that's not my interpretation of
All
it.
right. Okay.
That's just what the hell it
All right.
is.
That's
Everybody who was talking that shit about the Illuminati and about who's the devil had the ultimate chance to say, no, I'm going back home. But
all right.
they
So
stayed because they
I'm sitting
too
in front
had a
of you.
motive to
All right.
fucking with that devil.
Yeah,
So
I'm
don't ever
sitting in
make it
front of
seem
you.
like somebody making somebody do something. Them people getting
Brother,
caught
I'm
up because
gonna.
they realized they couldn't fuck the devil.
Is it okay if someone else can have a little 2 minutes of what you just said? Let me explain. You're 100% right. Okay, you're 100% right. You're saying that you have a choice. Everyone has a choice. But the thing is, this you're telling me that you've been in this industry and you've sold millions of records. 100%. I'm telling you my story. All right. I'm telling you stories of billionaires, trillionaires, right? Who are sitting in front of me, and I'm not talking about your normal people. I'm talking about your YSLs. I'm talking about Salma Hayek's husband. All right. I'm talking about all these things. I'm talking about everything you see in front of you. All right. How can we justify what happened in Hawaii? How can you justify what is happening in the world? How you can justify that everyone is silent, whoever wants to speak up? Why would you silent people who want to speak up? Why? Because you're scared of the truth. All right. And let me tell you, I'm sitting in front of you. All right. I've been approached. I've been approached 5 times. Since I started speaking on Palestine, I've been approached twice. All right. I've been approached twice with a lot of money that stopped talking against Israel. I'm not going to do that. The reason is it's not because I don't like Israel. It's because I don't like cruelty. So when I come to the soul selling, it's not just something I'm talking about. It's not just, oh yeah, oh, you can choose this or you can choose that. No, it is literally a demonic cult system. And once you become a part of it, there is no way of coming out. Why is it all these big artists who are trying to come out and they're talking about it? You think they are not as big as you? They might be 10 times bigger.
Man,
No,
I
no, no,
met
no.
people
So I
bigger
gotta.
than me. I done
Brother,
sat in rooms with some of the most
brother,
wickedest
brother, just give me
motherfuckers
2 minutes.
in the goddamn
Just give me 2
game.
minutes. Just 2 minutes. I 100%
Right,
agree
because
with
I
you.
got a
Listen,
couple questions I want to ask.
yeah.
Okay.
There's a choice, brother. You had a choice and you took that choice and you went, no, I'm not going to be that one. Yeah. But the thing is, I'm talking about the weak people. They do that. All right. And what they do is they do it for fame. And you got, what's his name? Stevens King. Man, I keep on forgetting the brother's name. If he is sitting there and if he's telling you that these are the things, when I went to that party, there was nothing
Are
but
you
men.
talking about?
They were just men, were naked men, and all these other men are standing there. And these men who are serving and everything, they were naked, and the only thing they were hiding was the front. And they brought the kids in. You're telling me that is not a ritual? That is 100%
That
ritual.
is a
When
that is a ritual. That's a ritual.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
can
not
I say
denying that. I'm
yeah,
something?
not
but the
Can
denying
I
that.
selling
say
of the soul,
something?
it happened in
Can I
front of
say
me.
something? It's like it doesn't matter the million. It doesn't matter if it's $1, if it's $1 million. It's the principle.
Exactly.
We all have a choice, which is true. Are we aware that we have a choice? It's like, it's like, does it really depend? Is like on the amount? No, like you said, it's the principle. Some people, they're not aware that there is a choice, or they think that if they have this possibility now, it may be gone forever. No, you need to trust and believe within yourself that you are in your righteous path. And that's about it. Trust
So,
Sister,
in the
that
all
is,
Listen,
right, I
I ain't
got two
saying what
questions.
y'all saying
Hold
ain't
on real
wrong.
quick,
Hold on,
man,
Kev.
because I
Go ahead, Kev.
swear I
Go ahead,
can't
Kev.
squeeze
Get it.
in. That sounds
Get it out,
crazy.
Kev. Get it out, Kev.
All right, I
no,
just want to
no,
ask
no,
him too. I asked a couple people that believe in this selling soul stuff, right? Because I had to figure this out when I was younger. Well, not younger. I figured this out like maybe 5 years ago and stuff. Because this just was weird to me. So what? First off, what is? Because I heard you said it ain't literal, right? So, but to you, it might be serious, right? So, what is one of them? Is what is like? What is selling your soul? Like, what is that to you?
All right, so I'm going to tell them my grandfather. All right, I'll tell you where he's from, who he is. All right, my grandfather, my grandfather is from Mecca. All right, he's a Saudi Arabian from a Mecca, and they were the one of the richest people. So they went to India when India was colonized by Great Britain. He went there, all right, and he bought a lot of land. He was subjected to Illuminati at that time
Mm.
by the British government. Do you understand? I'm going to tell you now the selling of the soul. So my family is a subject to all this. I've known this since we were little kids. It was my grandmother who took my grandfather and my grand great father out of it, and my father out of it. And she was a devoted Muslim. And she turned around and she said, "What you're doing is against God's will. You're
Oh,
selling everything to think, okay, now let me that's a metaphor selling soul. Now I'm going to tell you what is exactly when you sell your soul and
okay.
what's a ritual is. Ritual is okay. Now you must have heard of Baal and all this and Kabbalah and everything, okay? And from I can't say certain things because your thing will get banned or you
Right, I
will.
know because they,
Yeah, so
yeah.
I've got to be very careful. But I can say this. I'm going to start putting a lot of tweets up and a lot of things up on my Rumble channel
Right,
about this. All right, you sign, you drink. All right, you know what I'm talking about. What you have to
right, I
drink
got you. Yeah.
of the young boys. All right,
Oh, wow.
it is. It happened in front of me. All right. I spewed up, and my business manager, who is a devoted Christian, all right, he was my business manager. He lied and said that I've got to go through chemo and everything, and this is why I'm spewing up. I spewed up because what I saw I couldn't handle because I have two ways. When I get angry, when I get really, really angry, and there's nothing I can do about it, I go through this thing that I want to do something, and it just comes out of me. All right, it's
Mm.
just it comes out of me that I end up being so upset and everything, and I spew up because there's nothing I can do. I don't cry, but I spew up, and because of nervousness and everything, because I don't know what's about to happen. I'm not scared, but I'm scared for the people, man. I'm not scared for myself. I'm scared for the people, and I saw the ritual with my own eyes, brothers. I saw it with my
Okay, I
own.
got you. And that's what I was just about to ask you for the second question is what do it look like a person? Like, how would you know if a person sold them here? You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
you can't tell the difference. It's just normal people. You can't tell
Okay.
it, but you can see it if you pay attention to it. You can see it through their characteristics. When you
Mm.
sell your soul, imagine this, brother. Right? Imagine this. Right? Imagine just hypothetically, if you say, "Oh, I sell my soul," you are not God. You're not God-fearing person. You don't really care what is happening in the humanity. All right? You don't care for people who are dying. I'm going to give you a prime example. The ceasefire right now. All right, it has nothing to do with religion. It has nothing to do with race. It has nothing to do with anything. It has to do with kids dying.
Money.
Yeah, and
It's
then
money too.
yeah, it is. But what I'm saying is, try to pay attention. Forget about money. Try to pay attention to what I'm about to say. All right, because I got banned for this. All right, I'm going to tell you, when 154 countries vote for ceasefire and 2 countries don't, and the parliamentarians who got kids and everything, and they say, "Oh no, this is not a problem." We can't stop the ceasefire. We can't stop the kids dying because if we do that, all right, we do not. We are letting Hamas win. They're more worried about Hamas winning in what way? But killing 21,000 people. That means they got no soul left. They don't feel for the
You gotta be
person.
careful with those
Hold on, wait a
words.
minute, wait
You
a
gotta
minute.
be
I ain't about to
So,
careful with
let you
those
get
That's a
away
matter.
with the
words.
wait, Kev, wait a minute. I ain't
oh
about to let
my
you get away with
gosh,
that.
bro.
I ain't about to let you get away with that.
I
Hamas,
just want to explain
Hamas
why
is
I
the
don't believe
rightful
in it.
owners of that land over there. Israel, the ones who jacked them in 1948, not Hamas.
We
Israel
know
took
that.
Hamas shit. What the fuck you mean?
Yes.
Israel took
But
Hamas shit.
not everybody wants to admit that though. People just want to focus on October 7th, but having October 7th, but then it goes back decades. It goes back
Listen,
almost 100
Well,
years.
we well
But
no,
aware
it,
of what
y'all gotta
it
be
goes
happened.
back
We
y'all
to
gotta
know
be
decades.
Israel
careful.
wrong. Bottom
But
line,
also y'all
Israel
gotta be
wrong.
careful.
The
This
thing
might
is,
end up getting the life shut down. Y'all gotta be
I'm not
careful what y'all
saying they
saying.
sold their souls. All right, what
Oh
I'm saying is
no,
that's
what
a
I'm saying
metaphor.
is for educational purposes
Yeah,
only, so
so
they don't shut the live down.
75 years ago, they should
Educational
all die.
purposes only.
But now in front of you, if you even look at it, right? If you even look at some of the interviews, even the young people as 15, 16-year-old turning around and saying, "Oh yeah, when you talk about kids dying, they go, yeah, they should all die." Come on, man. Come on. This is not right. This is
Man, we
against
What
gotta
do
be
So,
you
careful with
expect,
Kevin,
these
man? What do
Kevin,
you
words.
expect? What do
Kevin,
you
We gotta
expect?
be
Israel took
careful.
their shit. What you expect Israel
Hey,
to do? Just be like, hey, why don't you
Kev,
give
can
us
you
our
let them
stuff
know to
back and
be
leave?
careful with these words?
I
what?
can't,
yeah,
I can't hear
Kevin,
what's going
Kevin,
on.
to
Everybody
answer
talking
your
over.
question, when you
You gotta be
feel a
careful with these words,
person
guys.
that is a person that have no good intention, I am so much connected with self and and meditation. My gut feeling will really twist it. When a person have bad intention towards me, I will feel it in my lower gut, and I will get out of that energy.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Yeah,
That's
so you trying to say that they don't have a soul or something? You trying to say that?
no, brother. That's a metaphor. So I'm telling
Okay.
you the difference between a metaphor.
No, that's actually real. That is actually
Yeah, but
real
the thing
All
because
is,
right,
there
so
are a lot
okay.
of
Let me just
there.
get to straight to the chase because I just wanted 2 questions real quick. But basically, all I'm saying is the reason why I don't believe in the selling the soul thing, right, is because I done seen this a few times. And besides that, I don't think you can soul what you don't own. I don't think we own our own souls. You know what I'm saying? If God is our head of everybody, He created every last thing. How can we have a right if we just okay? If I'm feeling at bad times or something like that or whatever, and I make a decision, I can just hand over something
Can
that I
I
don't even
answer?
own. It just don't make sense to me. And then to also add to that is like um I'm trying to say it fast because it's so much. But basically, I also seen people that be claiming that they did it right. Oh man, I done did this. I can't believe I did it. But then they cry back to God and stuff and feeling disappointed and stuff. I can't see a loving God we have sitting there like, you know what? No, you made your bed. I don't care. I'm not going to take you back or something like that. You shouldn't have signed that paper. I can't see that. It just don't make sense to me. I think a person. I don't think we really own our souls. I just don't. I can't see that to have and just because we come out of our mouth like, you know what? and I'm gonna write my check on this paper in my finger, and my blood got finger or something like that. I just can't see all of a
No,
sudden, like, oh my soul is taken it like I don't know. I think all of us have a chance to repent. All of us
yeah,
have a chance to make a life turnaround because a lot of people make decisions in their life, especially off of survival mode. They would do any and everything and stuff. So I don't think that we can
all right.
sell something that we don't own. I just can't picture that.
I'll
Can I
answer it.
answer that real quick?
But
Can I
Okay.
have 1 second to answer that real quick? It's not because you're right. You cannot sell something you don't own. We don't own our souls because when our time comes, we our body stays back in this world, and our soul leaves and goes to the Creator again. But
Right.
we're selling our bodies, not our souls. We're signing a contract for our dignity, our integrity, our morals, and what we believe in. We are sacrificing something that should not be sacrificed, like children and people that you love, parents, grandparents.
Speaking of
You are,
sacrifice,
yes, you are giving something that you should not be given, which is your heart in this world, the body, the actual physical body. You're being used as a pawn, as a prop in this world now, because you're gonna do whatever they tell you to do. You like just how you're talking about how there were grown men that were fully naked and was just a little thing covering them. They sold their dignity, they sold their morals, their respect,
that's what
because
I was
they
talking
for the fame
about.
and the fortune. You cannot sell your soul. I don't literally mean like selling
All
your
right.
soul.
I
I'm
don't.
gonna
That's why I'm just wondering. It just
All
don't.
right,
I
brother.
don't know.
I'm gonna give you something now, okay? These are, like I said, there's two ways of doing it. It's metaphor, like you have, like for instance, the sister was just talking about when she was saying that what you have done is your dignity, your righteousness, and everything. That's not
Your
yeah,
integrity, your
exactly.
morals.
That's a normality of the life. When you become a bad person, that's what you do. When you lose God and you go towards evil, that's what you end up doing,
Right.
right? So other thing is, you're 100% right, brother. It's God has given you this choice, but then God gave this choice to the devil as well. You know that when the God and the devil had that talk, and the devil asked the God, give me time to see what I can cause chaos on this earth. All right, when this is what it is, you got to understand one thing. I'm going to tell you something which is going to be really, really, it's a bit ruthless what I'm about to tell you. All right, we got to stop looking at life from a Christianity point of view. All right, we can't look at life, every single thing what is happening in this world from a Christian point of view. We can't do that. We got to look at it from the not just from the biblical point of view, but from a historical point of view as well. What has happened, what was happening, like the pagan things. All right, now I'm going to tell you something. Most of the
I
Christians,
look at it. I
But
look at it in a
historically,
fair.
man, but historically, Christians wasn't always nice though. Why would we want to
yeah,
be
yeah, yeah. I'm about to
Christians?
get to it now.
They
I'm about to
wasn't no
get to it
nice
now.
people.
So what? No, no. What I'm saying is, look, people are nice. All right, God fearing people are nice, but you got to understand, why are you fearing God? You're not fearing God for your personal gain. So a lot of things in Christianity has come from paganism. Like for instance, right? I love Jesus. I would die for Jesus. Right? As a Muslim, all right, half Christian, half Muslim family, I would die for Jesus. I would not let anyone say one bad word about Jesus because I love him. All right, but a lot of things now, it's right in front of you. A lot of people have said that the Muslims, they go infidel. Man, if you go and ask any Muslim, he'll say, no, we love Jesus. We cannot hate Jesus. And we
I'm
cannot,
Muslim. I'm
yeah.
Muslim,
So you cannot hate Christians.
and
You
there's
can't
there's
hate
two
Christians.
there's
Man,
two
it
there's two of the
depends on who
Muslims
you're
here.
talking to.
Let
It
me let me
depends on who
finish.
you're
I'll get to the
talking
point
to,
now.
though, man. Because not everybody. Listen, okay,
Listen,
like for me, like me, I don't believe in that. I believe all those religions were imposed on us. I believe Islam is a branch of Arab imperialism, and they use Islam to justify their imperialism and slavery, just like the
No, no,
European
no.
what are
used
you talking
Christianity
about, brother?
to justify
Islam
their
and
you
No,
their
that's not
Christianity and
imperialism
true.
and
these
slavery.
religions have
So
come
no,
about
I'm
to
saying that
make
to say
people a
this.
better
Whether
person.
you say it's true or not, that's what I believe, and you ain't
But I
gonna
can
change
tell you
me.
what the truth
So
is.
what you're
I can
saying
give you
don't
miracles.
really mean nothing because I
I
don't
can give you
believe
the
it.
miracles of science, which is just period. All
Listen,
the
I'm
miracles of
just
science
saying,
is
man, you can give me
theoretical.
a million books, but if I don't
No, no,
believe it,
it's not
what
about.
does that mean?
No, the thing is, of course, it's not going to mean anything to you because you are
He's
not.
absolutely, he's right. If he doesn't believe in
No, no,
something,
no.
it doesn't mean anything to him. He's absolutely right on that one.
Yeah, but
But
what I'm
that's
saying
not what the
is,
religion is
no,
about.
I'm not talking about religion right now. I'm talking about God. All right. When the brother was asking a question about
Hey,
selling,
God is a title. See, now you're going down rabbit holes. God is a title. God is not one person. That's a title. Just like
That
Lord is a title. So where you
you,
going now with this?
I'm sorry. What is the title? God is a title.
God is a
Okay.
title.
What is the reality then? If God is just a title, what is the
I
reality?
could be a God, and if I'm right, if I
This is what
remember
makes
when I was
you
in Bible
listen.
school back
This
in the
this is what makes
'80s,
me
he
laugh.
said,
This is what makes
even
me
are
laugh,
ye gods?" I mean, I'm just saying you
brother.
using words, and I know what they mean, but you. That's why I'm saying what you saying. You on a platform where we normally don't do this because of this.
No, brother. We are not talking. We are not talking personal stuff. And you said you could be a god. Then okay, you don't even know. You don't even know what the characteristic of a god is. So
You
how
just
can you?
missed everything I just said, brother. You
No,
just
it is
missed
not a
everything I
characteristic
just
of a
said,
god.
man.
That is
Listen.
you. That is you.
Sacrifice versus compromise. What you
There is
got
no
on it, man?
sacrifice.
Sacrifice
I don't know what
versus
religion. I
compromise.
don't know what religion you're talking about. No religion asks for sacrifice. No religion asks for sacrifice. It's a man-made thing. If
Okay,
you're
well,
gonna
go to
bring,
compromise then. What
yeah,
about
if you're gonna,
compromise?
yeah,
What
if
about
you're gonna bring,
compromise?
if you're putting pen on her. If you're gonna bring, if you're gonna say the God doesn't exist, then let me give you an example why God does exist.
Man, listen, listen, I just said that. I'm trying to get your ass to get back on the subject, man. That's all I'm
Okay,
trying
let
to
me
do.
get on the
We're
subject
not
because
talking
let me
about
get on the
God. We're
subject
not
because
talking about that. We're
yeah, okay,
talking
let me get on the
about
subject.
the
All right, let me
subject.
get
That's
on the
all I'm
subject.
trying to
So
do. Listen,
I'm gonna tell you.
fine.
I'm going
God
to tell
is
you, right?
Superman
Most of
and
the things,
Jupiter and
most of the
Zeus
things
and
which have
all
come
that.
into Christianity, most of the things which have come into Christianity is not biblical. It is paganism. So now think about it.
The
There's even,
Bible ain't
brother,
biblical.
let
The
me
word
please finish,
Bible ain't
man.
even the
Let
Bible.
me
So we
please
can say the
finish.
Bible ain't biblical. But
Let me
listen,
please
let's
finish.
get back to the subject of this
I am getting
line.
to the subject. If you let me finish, of course, nothing is written in one word. A book is not written in one word. So if you want to know what I'm about to tell you, you got to be patient and listen to what I'm saying. All right, you can't just say, "Oh yeah, one word will explain everything." No, it doesn't. All right. So what I'm saying is, Bible is, it was supposed to be Jesus's word. All right. Now we have a lot of Christians follow pagan things, like Christmas is a pagan festival. All right. Easter is a pagan festival. If I ask all these people who are really believe in Jesus, and I said, why do we believe? I'm about to get to the selling of soul now. Watch this, right? It's going to come there now. Why do we celebrate 25th of December? Is it Jesus' birthday? No, it's not. Most of the Christians don't even know. Why do they not know? Because that's what has happened. The people who written the Bible, or they infiltrated in the Bible, they didn't want Christians to be educated about Jesus the way it should be. Because if you follow Jesus 100% the way you're supposed to, none of these things will happen. And selling of the soul, I'll get back to it now, okay? Everyone knows there's black magic. Everyone knows there's cabal. Everyone knows there is demonic things. Everyone knows there's rituals. All right. And Zionism is one of those things. When you become a Zionist, you have to go through these rituals. All right. I know this because I've seen these rituals with my own eyes. All right. Not just me. There's hundreds of people, hundreds and thousands of people who are coming out and say, look, we don't want to be a part of it no more. All right, because what we have done is we sold our soul for what? For money and fame and gain. It's not just like that. It's what happens afterwards. When you do that, when you sell your soul, you give your part of you to someone else to control. And they control what you say, they control what you do, they control what you wear, they control everything. You got Will Smith's son right in front of you, and you got another person. I'll tell you, you have Justin Bieber, all right, who's keep on crying to everyone and saying, I know this personally, all right, crying and saying what I have done is wrong. All right, one thing. You have what's her name, Rihanna, who's coming out a lot of times. She's trying to bring the music as well with it. She's trying to tell you guys what is happening, and we are just sleeping because again we believe in the metaphor. We believe in the
Oh my
physical
gosh.
reality.
My brother, listen, and listen to me well, man. Ever since the 70s, we knew the music industry was wicked. Everybody who
Who controls the
recorded
music industry?
hold on, let
Let
me
me
just
ask you
say
one
this.
thing,
Let me
brother.
because I'm
Who
about
controls the music industry?
this is where I put it. Since the 70s, we've been knowing that the music industry is wicked. Every rap artist, every singer, every musician, from rap to country to R&B to folk to bluegrass, knows that the industry is wicked. The question is, with them having that knowledge, why are they still jockeying to get in it? So I don't give a fuck
Exactly.
what happened to them. I care
Exactly.
not what happens to them.
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
deserve it.
Yeah, I
Okay?
100% agree with
They
you on that one.
deserve it. Ain't
Metaphor
nothing to talk
or
about there.
reality? It's
You
raw.
deserve it. You knew what you was dealing with before. Why did you think you could pet a scorpion? That's what you get. I have
Exactly.
no feelings for it, no empathy. So what? Justin Bieber had to suck dick to keep his deal. So what? He knew
100%
that
I
would
agree
have
with
to
you.
happen one day. So what? Kanye West got fucked. He knew that would have to happen one day. So what?
100%.
Mary J. Blige got a train ran on her. She knew it would have to happen one day. So what? Bow Wow had to suck up old Death Row. He knew it'd have to happen one day. So
You're
what,
gonna
Gary?
ask
So
me?
what, Gary Coleman and Cat Williams? They knew the shit before they got in it. So who cares? Who cares? They knew it. They knew it was sharks in the water and still put on their trunks and went swimming. I don't care the shark ate them.
Because
Dummies.
they think the shark is not gonna eat them
Why
and
should,
nothing's
but
gonna go
listen,
with them.
why should we care that they tried to pet the shark and got bit? That's their motherfucking problem, not ours.
It's not ours, but the problem
Can
is
I
it is
say
ours.
something
It
humbly?
is our
Can
problem.
I say something humbly? Can I
Please.
say something? I was 18 years old. I was in the modeling industry. I get out of that sucker right away when an adult man trying to touch me in my private. I knew I was saying bye-byes to a lot of money, but guess what? I'm a 50-year-old proud woman that I'm in my humble house and I have a conscience and I have dignity because I knew at 18 what that will come with. Okay, and let's be honest, I like 1 6 foot talk because he's speaking truth. And Salvatore, I respect you. I am glad that you came in this live because in this live that we're gonna really save humanity is with the everyday people that we need to interact because this is when it's real. Okay, let's stop taking people like Rihanna and Will Smith because humanity is 99%, and this is who we have to touch. People based on morality, not on the bank account. I
No,
don't
sister,
care about money.
I respect what you're saying, and you're 100% right. And I respect that. If you think you're right, you're 100% right. But the thing is this, right? We need to, we, certain times, it's not even about educating, it's about waking people up. Okay? It's not, but brother, can I ask you one thing? The host, can I ask you one thing? Brother, are you Christian?
No,
You're not,
spiritual slash Christian.
are you slightly Christian? What did you say? Sorry?
Spiritual slash. It's like, I mean, I was born Christian. I mean, I grew up Christian, but spiritual now.
Okay, you're a spiritual person, so you believe in higher entity, but you just don't believe in the words which people have spread, but you rather believe.
No, I read the Bible. I believe the Bible too. So
Okay, you believe
that
the
don't make
Bible.
me a Christian though.
Let me
So
ask you one thing, brother. Think about it, right? Think about where we're going in this world. All right, think about it. How is it okay? Okay, not that I look. I'm in a fashion world, right? To me, if some
I'm tired. I don't feel like talking about this. So I'm about to let's see, y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna actually answer these last two questions real quick, cause I don't feel like talking about. We all off topic. Uh, so number two, what's the biggest sacrifice you made in your life? I just wasted these couple hours not talking about nothing, just for nothing. Um, that's what I just sacrificed. That was my biggest sacrifice. I don't talk a junk, but so my biggest sacrifice would be I wouldn't say I made a big sacrifice in my life. It's a sacrifice is important, so I would say that. So I didn't do really nothing major. I wouldn't call it sacrifice. Me being celibate, that's not a sacrifice. That's just something I had to do to better my life. Um, I would say, that can't say I stopped playing a video game and for this to get that whatever to go to school. That's not really like a sacrifice. I think sacrifice is a more important thing. Um, so I wouldn't say I have a big sacrifice I've made. The more I keep thinking about it, I was answering this earlier though, so I don't think I got a big sacrifice. Um, number two, number three, what today would you sacrifice for a better life? Maybe peace. peace, comfortability and stuff. Any these things that I really kind of live day by day, and I'll be thinking that I wouldn't do it. I do it to help better the next person. That's all I really care about. Um, family, friends, even just s- associates or somebody a stranger that we walk by. I'll sacrifice money. All this different stuff to help better another person's life. So I'll most definitely make a sacrifice for, for that. Um so what today would you sacrifice for a better life? Let's see. Better life. I'm good at the moment then, I'll sacrifice I guess I would sacrifice some time, a lot of time to have a more of a deeper connection with my creator, with my maker, what I'm saying? I feel who's guiding me through my life, they got me here as far as life as everybody else. I mean, got me here past 2019. Everybody that survived that, everybody need to be thankful for that part. Whatever you believe in, you made it. A good friend. I really don't care that much about a good friend because me myself, like I tell people, I'm not on here to make friends. I'm not even looking for any more friends. I already got 2 friends. That's good enough. I'm really not pressed about that. I'm more focused on trying to help people, and even if it hurt their feelings, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, and vice versa, and they help me, even if it have to hurt my feelings. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I really don't care about making a good friend. A good relationship, I sacrifice. Same thing I said I'd do for a stranger and all that. I sacrifice time. I sacrifice comfortability and peace. Main things I'm doing right now that's keeping me sure even some of my own self I would say needs, but I don't know. Cause I like saying I'm sticking with the needs thing because I know I need peace. I need comfort to be comfortable sometimes. Yeah. So, I mean, gotta be or calm or stagnant. I don't know whatever the word is, but yeah, for the most part, that's what that is. All right. So, who is worth compromising? I say anybody that's worth putting energy in. If I feel like they might be getting somewhere, that's what I feel like that's worth compromising or even sacrifice. I can say both of them. And why? Because I like to see growth with people and with self, you know what I'm saying? And when they grow, it help me grow too. Show me different forms of humans. There's different ways to grow, it's all in us, I believe, if we try hard enough. And it brings hope and extra motivation and stuff. So, yeah, that's what I focus on. So, all right, I got you. See the Jabri, I did them over for you. But I'm about to call it a night. So tomorrow the topic is gonna be juicy. Actually, I'm doing the same thing again. I'm doing a remake, but except I'm changing the bonus. So for everybody, whoever coming back, this the plan. You know what I'm saying? This the plan. Tomorrow. So what I'm gonna do? Shoot, this would to marinate in y'all mind where y'all come in. So basically, I'm doing the My Body's My Temple is a myth now. Day 2. That's what that's gonna be. Let's see. Day 2. Oh, shoot. Day 2. All right. So, of course, the question is, do you believe lack of self care is the reason why many are angry today? Same question before. How important to prioritize yourself for the better? Um, if it's our body, our choice, why we get mad for everyone but ourselves? I actually might want to change one of these. Prioritize ourselves for the better. We'll stop you doing it for now. Oh, okay. I know. I'm gonna change the first one. I'm gonna change that question. So the real bonus is that's the thing though. The bonus is what's gonna get people though. So with the bonus, I changed it for day 2. How do you sleep with someone and or have a baby and not sure they are worth marrying. That's the room shaker tomorrow, so be ready for that one. That's gonna get people already hear the feelings already. I hear feelings already. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? It don't never make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? That just be so funny to me, man. You do all this stuff. I done slept with him. I done had this dude all up in my mouth and all. I ain't trying to be nasty, but I'm just saying. But I'm not sure if he's worth marrying. Like, make it make sense. Like, that just be crazy. But I can't wait to see how this go. People about to purposely skip this room tomorrow. When they gonna get triggered, they come in here on 10. I actually. Oh, shoot. That's about to be funny, though, man. But yeah, so actually, I'm gonna change this. My first question gonna be, I feel like my body, my choice. My body, my choice, and that's what the question gonna be. I'm trying to delete it right now so I can get it together. My body, my choice, and body positivity. I believe those are the things that replaced my body's my temple. That's gonna be the first question. So it's gonna be, do you believe? Oh, y'all hearing me make it right now, right on the phone? I'm making it on the phone. Do you believe my body, my choice, and body positivity replaced my body? I gotta say what it is. My temple. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, that's how we gonna start it off. Because I feel like that first question I asked before was tying into the same thing. Okay, let's get it. Let's get it. We on it. So do you believe my body, my choice? Quotations, and body positivity. Love your curve head self. You know what I'm saying? Love your curve. Place my body's my temple. All right. Okay, we good now. So I'm ready for tomorrow. So y'all got the hunch though. Let's see how this gonna go, man. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. I'll catch y'all later, man. I might end up being in somebody else live. Otherwise, I'm just trying to lay down the stretch real quick so I can get on tomorrow. But I appreciate all y'all, man. Appreciate all y'all. I'll catch you though. I always do that. I tap this thing when I'm trying to hit the power button.